Braves. John Smoltz against former Fort Wayne Wizard Jake Peavy. Cubs in Pittsburgh. Williams against Duke. Philadelphia's in Colorado. John Lieber against Jennings today. It's the Astros and the Diamondbacks, Rodriguez and Vargas. And it's San Francisco taking on the Dodgers, Jason Schmidt against Odalis Perez out there. That's the Oneida Nation Farms Major League Scoreboard. Quick timeout. Back with a look at the Midwest League Scoreboard, brought to you by the Sports Medicine Center with Drs. Timothy Malone and Dr. E.T. Mejia. That's the Sports Medicine Center Midwest League Scoreboard coming up after this timeout on the Rattler Pregame Show on Frog Country, WJMQ.
This is Marlene from Oneida Nation Farms, where we raise and sell only all-natural Black Angus meat. All-natural Black Angus meat that contains no added hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, and no animal byproducts.
That's right, Marlene, because it's all-natural Black Angus meat, you know you're getting quality. And the good news is that sales are open to the public, so you can come in and get yours today. All-natural Black Angus meat is just $2.25 a pound hanging weight. Split halves and wholes can be ordered by calling 920-833-7952. Natural Black Angus meat. If it's natural, you know it's quality. Located on County Road C. Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms. Call now, 920-833-7952. Oneida Nation Farms. Or select your own individual cuts and packages at the Oneida Apple Orchard, located 1/4 mile east of Highway 172 in Green Bay, 5 miles west of Highway 41 on 54 Mason Street. Call 920-869-2468. Oneida Apple Orchard, 920-869-2468.
When Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza was named Best Pizza Chain 3 years in a row, we were excited. Really, how many three-peats are there? Only one president did it, and a certain airborne number 23 dunked his way to one, but to mention his name, we'd have to raise prices. Which is why Papa Murphy's was voted Best Pizza Chain. Fantastic dough, real mozzarella, fresh ingredients, all at the best value. So celebrate the dynasty at Papa Murphy's today. Handmade, home-baked, that's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
This is the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers pregame show from Fox City Stadium. It's the Rattlers and the Kernels today. No other action has started yet in the Midwest League. There are a couple of 1 o'clock Central Time starts. Southwest Michigan is at West Michigan. Cindy Vasquez for the Whitecaps against Jason Clayton for Southwest Michigan. The Devil Rays are here at Fox City Stadium for a 4-game series starting Monday evening at 6:35. We'll have more on that series a little bit later on in the broadcast today. Another 1:05 start. This one's in Lansing. The Lugnuts taking on South Bend in that game. And let's just see if we can get a quick line on who the pitchers are in that one. It'll be Schreppel against Weidman. A.J. Weidman back with the Lugnuts after last season. He is the starting pitcher today for Lansing. Other games that are later on this afternoon. Dayton is at Fort Wayne. That's a 3 o'clock Central Time start. And 6 o'clock starts in Clinton, Burlington, and Peoria. Kane County is at Clinton, where the Lumber Kings tried for their first win at the newly designed Alliant Energy Field. Kane County leading the Western Division at 6-3. Beloit is in Burlington. Osvaldo Sosa against Carlos Rosa in that one. And it's the swing of the Quad Cities in Peoria tonight. 6:35 start time at O'Brien Field. We'll keep you updated on the afternoon games throughout the broadcast today right here on Timber Rattler Baseball. Right now, we are just about set for the conference at the plate between the umpire and crew and the managers. So let's pause for station identification on our regular break here. We'll be back with the Pepsi starting lineups next. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
All right, punch it up. 92.3 WJMQ, Clintonville, Shawano, New London. Frog Country, a Results Broadcasting station.
Hello, my name is Shelley Williams. I'm the Director of Emergency Management for Menominee County.
And I'm Steve Haskell, Director of Emergency Management for Shawano County. We would like to make everyone aware of Tornado Awareness Week, April 17th to the 21st. Each year, roughly 21 tornadoes touch down in Wisconsin. Your safety depends on being alert and cautious. Be sure that you understand the difference between a tornado watch and a warning. A watch means watch the sky. Weather conditions are right for tornadoes to form. A warning means a tornado has been sighted. Take cover immediately. Seek shelter in your basement. If you don't have a basement, go to the bathroom or a closet with no windows on the first floor. Remember to cover and protect your head. For more safety tips, contact your County Emergency Management Director. For Shawano County, I can be contacted at 715-526-6774.
And from Menominee County, I can be reached at 715-799-5074.
Thanks, WTCH, for making this public service announcement.
Sports Medicine Center is the region's leader in the treatment of sports injuries and other conditions brought on by an active lifestyle. Doctors E.T. Mejia and Timothy Malone, team physicians for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, offer extensive experience in sports medicine, arthroscopy, and rehabilitation. Sports Medicine Center offers an arthroscopic surgery center with staff dedicated to excellence in musculoskeletal care. Check out the Sports Medicine Center online at www.thesportsmedicinecenter.com. Then make your appointment and get back in the game.
Jim McGraw, Martina McBride, and Montgomery Gentry aren't the only ones who play here. Now, back to Wisconsin Timber Rattler baseball.
Jim Court, spin of the dials back at the Frog Country Studios this afternoon on a beautiful Saturday in the Fox Cities. And it's the Rattlers and the Kernels. And let's take a look at the Pepsi starting lineup for this afternoon's game. First off, for the Kernels and their manager, Bobby Magallanes, here's what it looks like. Leading off in center field, once again, Brad Kuhn. Batting second, the second baseman, Ryan Leahy. Hanley Stacia is the shortstop, and he will bat he's the shortstop, and he will bat third. In the cleanup spot, the designated hitter, Jordan Renz. Warner Madrigal, he's in right field, and he'll bat fifth. Travis Schlichting is the third baseman, and Schlichting will bat sixth. Hitting seventh, his first appearance in the series, catcher Flint Whipkey. Dallas Morris will hit eighth and play first base. Madison Edwards is the left fielder, and it will be Edwards batting ninth. That lineup again for the Kernels: Kuhn, Leahy, Stacia, Renz, Madrigal, Schlichting, Whipkey, Morris, and Edwards. Those are the Kernels. Now let's take a look at how Rattler manager Jim Horner makes out his lineup card for the 4 and 5 Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. Leading off in left field, Casey Craig. Batting second, playing first base, Jeff Flagg. In the third spot, center fielder Mike Saunders. Eddie Hernandez, he's in right field today, and he will hit in the cleanup spot. Batting fifth at second base, Luis Valbuena. Nick Trocise, he's catching today, and he will hit sixth. Batting seventh, the DH, Chow Kwan Woo. Robbie Hudson playing third base, and he'll hit eighth for the Rattlers. And Jeffrey Dominguez is at shortstop. He'll hit ninth. That lineup again for the Timber Rattlers: Craig, Flagg, Saunders, Hernandez, Valbuena, Procise, Woo, Hudson, and Dominguez. The starting pitching matchup: Jose Escalona is on the hill for the Timber Rattlers, the left-hander out of Venezuela, 1-0 on the season, picking up the win last Monday in Beloit. For the Kernels, right-hander Robert Mosebach. We'll have more on the pitching matchups and the first pitch of today's game coming back after this timeout. You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on Frog Country WJMQ.
Pepsi Smash, known for bringing you the hottest performances from the biggest stars, is hooked up with Yahoo Music to launch Smash.yahoo.com. It's more than music. It's a place where today's artists tell their stories and take you outside the studio and inside their world. And it's made possible by Pepsi.
Yeah, what up, y'all? This is Fat Joe, and here's my single, Get It Poppin', featuring Nelly. That was Get It Poppin' for my latest album, All or Nothing. Check out Pepsi Smash on Yahoo Music, where you can see me and my Hoops team, the Cheddar Squad, rip it up at Rucker EBC Park in Harlem. Only on Smash.yahoo.com.
See more from your favorite artists at Smash.yahoo.com. Pepsi Smash on Yahoo Music. Check it out.
Pepsi Smash. Honey, shouldn't we hire someone to clean out the gutter?
Sweetheart, I can handle this.
Things happen. That's why it's a good idea to call your independent agent. Your independent agent represents many companies, not just one, so he can give you the best deal on the insurance that best fits your needs. It's the best tip anyone can give you. Call us. Insurance for the Fox Cities. Call Fox Cities Insurance.
Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Broad, 92.3 WJMQ.
Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball is on the air. Good afternoon, everybody. It's the Rattlers and Kernels, final game of this three-game series. Glad to have you along with us on the radio, on the internet, or even better, out here at Fox City Stadium. Jose Escalona is on the hill for the Timber Rattlers, the left-hander. Last season with the Venezuelan Summer League Mariners went 3-4, but an earned run average of 1.18. He was named the most valuable player for Aguirre, the Mariners' Venezuelan Summer League team. Last season, and he pitched very well in Beloit on the 10th of April. 5 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, couple of walks, and 4 strikeouts for Escalona in that Rattlers 7-2 win. Escalona could use a few runs today, like we mentioned in the pregame show and last night on the postgame show. The Rattler bats have been silent here so far in 2006 at Fox City Stadium. Hopefully that will change, although Robert Mosebach, pretty good pitcher in his own right. We'll have more on him a little bit later on when the Rattlers are batting in the bottom of the 6th, or bottom of the 1st. In the bottom of the 6th. If Mosebach is still in here in the bottom of the 6th, and we're just getting around to talking to him, something else will have happened between now and then. So here's Escalona. He will face Kuhn, Leahy, and Stacia, 1, 2, and 3 in the order. Kuhn's having a pretty good series. He is 3 for 8, a double, couple of RBIs. On the season, he's hitting .250. The left-hander will take a ball inside. Underway today at 107. Game time temperature is 61 degrees. The wind out of the east-southeast at 5. It's blowing out towards left field. The UV index today is 4. It's moderate, and that is sponsored by the Game Time Weather Conditions, sponsored by Bullfrog Sunblock. 2-0 pitch coming up to the left-hand hitting Kuhn is low, and it's now 3 balls and no strikes. Bullfrog Sunblock available at Cops, Cub Foods, Pick and Save, and Woodman's Market. To protect you from the harmful UVA and UVB rays of the sun. And Escalona starts this ball game off by walking Kuhn. And Bradley Kuhn, the leadoff batter for the Kernels, doing the job. He's reached base to start each ball game in this series. Singled and scored on Thursday night, doubled and scored last night. He walks here tonight. Ryan Leahy at the plate, the second baseman, hitting .222 so far this season. And Escalona fires over to first. And the Rattler defense behind Escalona looks like this. The outfield from left to right is Casey Craig, Mike Saunders, and Eddie Hernandez. The infield third to first is Hudson, Dominguez, Valbuena, and Flagg. Precise catching. And Escalona's pitch is in there for a strike, and it's 0-1 to Ryan Leahy. Leahy in the series, he's 0 for 7. With a caught stealing. Took an 0 for 4 last night, reaching only on a fielder's choice in the top of the 9th inning. The 0-1 pitch, and Escalona fires over to first. Kernels are not afraid to run. They have 14 stolen bases in 22 attempts this year. Kuhn has 3 in 4 attempts, and there he goes. Pitch is a breaking ball up. The throw is high and late, and Kuhn with his 4th stolen base of the season. And that's now 15 stolen bases on the year for the Kernels. Got a good read off the delivery there from Escalona. Kuhn did, and he is down at second base. It's a ball and a strike to Leahy. That pitch was a breaking ball, and it was a tough play for Procise to throw out the speedy Kuhn at second. Rattlers have not led in this series. They were down 5-0 after the top of the first on Thursday, and they were down 4-0 after the top of the second yesterday. And there's a low pitch to Leahy, and it's 2-1 from Escalona. Escalona was very good through 4 innings in Beloit, but he really struggled in the 5th. Like he was running out of gas. There's a swing and a foul, right side to the berm, and it's 2-2 to Leahy. He was really laboring to get out of that 5th inning and qualify for the win. Through the first 4 innings, he gave up 4 hits, but no runs, and nobody passed second base. But in the 5th inning, he gave up a single, a walk, another single. Finally got out of it, though, and qualified for the win. And there's strike 3 looking over the inside corner to Leahy. And Escalona has his first strikeout of the ball game. Escalona only tossed 74 pitches in that game on Monday, but he was really laboring to qualify for the win. All right, here comes Heinle Stacia, the second baseman, or shortstop. Played in the opener, did not play last night. Stacia hitting .258, 3 doubles, 3 RBI. He took an 0 for 4 with a walk and a strikeout on Thursday night. The right-hand hitting Stacia will take a strike over the inside corner, and it's 0-1. Stacia is rated as one of the top prospects in the Anaheim Angels organization by Baseball America. They list Stacia as number 16 on their top 30 list. He's a native of Curacao. Pickoff back to second, but no throw. Stacia began his career playing for Rancho Cucamonga out in the California League as a 19-year-old. Hit .245, and then once the Pioneer League season started, he went down to play for the Orem Owls, where he hit 368 games. Stacia, pretty good fielder as well. Right-hand hitter. Was a 9th-round pick out of Lake Worth High School in Florida. Right-hand hitter, lines one to center field. Coming in is Saunders. He'll make the play, and there's 2 gone. Change up there from Escalona, fooled Stacia. Looked like he had a pretty good pitch to hit, but he just wound up with a soft line drive to center field. So runner at second is still Kuhn, and Jordan Renz is up. Renz, if you look at the box score last night, not a real busy night, but he was involved. Walked twice, had a double, and he drove in the first run of the game last night with a sacrifice fly. Renz back with the Kernels after spending most of last year with them. And he takes a breaking ball strike, and it's 0-1. Escalona throwing some off-speed stuff early in the counts here, trying to change up the Kernels. Renz hitting .300 this season. That's 6 for 20. He's got a home run and 5 RBI. He had 3 hits in the opener, including a couple of doubles. You know, you look at the box score from Thursday night. Renz 3 hits, couple extra base hits, but really didn't get involved in anything in that game. No runs, no RBI. Last night, a little bit more involved in the outcome. Renz DHing for the 3rd game in a row for the Kernels. Big right-hand hitter. 6'3" out of Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Isn't there a Broken Bow, Oklahoma, too? Check swing on a pitch inside. A nice block by Procise, and it's 1-1. Don't forget, later on in the broadcast, coming up in the 5th inning, we'll play Wisconsin Parkside Trivia for your chance to win a couple of tickets to a Timber Rattler game this season. Parkside, your University of Opportunity. 2-1 pitch coming up from Escalona, and he'll step off. Warner Madrigal waiting on deck. He had a 2-run single in the opener. A couple of singles last night, but it's Renz popping one up. Foul territory near the fungo circle. Precise gives way to Flagg, who comes all the way down the line to make the play in foul territory. No runs, no hits, one left aboard. Half inning in the books. Kernels nothing. Rattlers coming up on your home for Timber Rattler baseball. Frog Country, WJMQ.
What's up with fresh or homemade? Is homemade always fresh? Is fresh always made with fresh ingredients? I know a place that starts every order with homemade and fresh. Panchero's Mexican Grill. Panchero's makes the dough, then the dough pressing thing makes your homemade massive tortilla when you place your order. You can even hear the freshness. Burritos, quesadillas, tacos, fajitas, even salads use the fresh homemade tortillas. Fill them with steak, spiced pork, chicken, or freshly grilled marinated vegetables. Add vegetarian beans, award-winning salsa, and fresh guacamole. Getting hungry? Me too. Homemade tortillas, fresh ingredients, great people, and Panchero's is kid-friendly. That's refreshing for me. Here's a fresh thought. Get yourself some. Panchero's Mexican Grill.
There are 4 area Panchero locations, 2 in Green Bay and 2 in Appleton.
Today's umpire lineup was brought to you by Huber Law Offices. If you are looking for a full-service law office, contact Dan Huber at Huber Law Offices of Neenah in the old post office building and in Darboy at the Darboy Plaza at 920-725-6966. Huber Law Offices handles real estate, wills, and trusts, and probate. If you need help with family law issues, small business law, or collections, call Huber Law Offices at 920-725-6966. Huber Law Offices of Neenah and Darboy, a full-service law firm with more than 25 years' experience in serving its clients.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot News Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Robert Mosebach is the starter pitcher for the Cedar Rapids Kernels today. Mosebach, a right-hander, a 9th-round pick out of Hillsborough Community College in Florida in the 2005 draft by Anaheim. Mosebach pitched for Orem in the Pioneer League last year for the Owls. That's O-W-L-Z, or O to the W to the L to the Z. 1-0 pitch. Casey Craig takes inside, and it's 2 balls and no strikes to the Rattler left fielder. With Orem last season, Mosebach went 3-3 with an ERA of just over 4.5. He'll hit the target there to Craig, and it's 2-1. Mosebach made 15 appearances, 13 starts. This is his first appearance against the Rattlers and against a Mariners affiliate. The 2-1 to Craig is a line drive right to third, and Travis Schlichting makes the play for out number 1. It's time to play the Panchero's Quick Start Contest. Our contestant today is Douglas Enter of Appleton. Douglas signed up at a participating Panchero's restaurant. And just for having his name drawn, Doug wins a burrito from Panchero's. If the Rattlers score a run here in the bottom of the first inning against the Kernels, Douglas will win 2 Panchero's burritos. It's all about the tortilla. There's a line drive right to second base by Flagg. And it's caught by Leahy. Well, the Kernels have the Rattlers played perfectly here so far. 2 hard-hit baseballs, but Schlichting and Leahy have retired Craig and Flagg in that order. So here comes Mike Saunders, center fielder for the Rattlers today, hitting .276 with no homers, couple of RBIs. In the series, Saunders 2 for 6. He's got an RBI, and he's walked 3 times in this series. He'll take a ball low from Mosebach, and it's 1-0. Mosebach's last start was against Peoria at Veterans Memorial Stadium on the 10th. He worked 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, gave up a home run, and struck out a pair in a no decision. Swing and a miss, and it's 2-2. That was the Kernels' home opener. They wound up losing that game in extra innings to the Chiefs. That was the last time the Kernels lost. Cedar Rapids has won 4 straight. Inside, almost got him, and it's 3-1 now to Saunders. Michael Saunders, .270 hitter with 7 homers and 39 RBI for Everett in the Northwest League last year. Will take ball 4 low, and he's scored on another walk. 4th walk Saunders has drawn in this series. It's the 7th he's drawn this season. You look at his average at .276, but his on-base percentage right now at .400. And he's down there. And here comes Eddie Hernandez working on a 7-game hitting streak. He extended it to 7 with that RBI triple last night. And there's a quick snap throw to first, and they almost picked off Saunders. Dallas Morris with the tag, and he couldn't believe that safe was the call. Well, it was. Kernel defense looks like this. Edwards, Kuhn, and Madrigal is the outfield from third to first. Another quick throw to first, and Saunders was ready for that one. The infield from third to first, Schlichting, Stacia, Leahy, and Morris. Whipkey behind the plate, and on the hill it's right-hander Mosebach. Hernandez takes a cut and fouls it off left side out of play, and it's 0-1 to Eddie Hernandez. Hernandez hitting .259 with no homers and 3 RBIs, and as best I can find out, that current 7-game hitting streak is the longest in the Midwest League right now. Hernandez has 1 hit in each of his last 7 games. He has gone 7 for 26 in that time. He took an 0-fer in his first game as a Rattler, but he's had at least 1 hit in every game he's played since then. The 0-1 to Hernandez. Inside corner strike, and it's 0-2. That triple last night for Hernandez was the first of the season for the Timber Rattlers. He's right up on home plate in that left-hand batter's box. Hernandez, from a slight crouch, waits on the pitch, and he takes high ball, and the count goes to 1-2. Hernandez steps out. Now he's back in. And the 1-2 pitch. Instead, another throw over to first, and Saunders is back. I think we're up over 2,000 today. Nice crowd last night. Over almost 1,400. Saunders is going. He's got a good jump, and Hernandez swings and misses at strike 3, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk and 1 left. We are through an inning of play. It is Cedar Rapids and the Rattlers scoreless. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
Come to where the winning is easy, but the golfing isn't. Pine Hills Golf and Supper Club north of Gresham. Pine Hills' beautiful 18-hole championship golf course has been voted as one of the 20 most challenging golf courses in Wisconsin. Then after your round of golf, unwind with beverages and your favorite sandwiches at the Pine Hills beautiful clubhouse with huge glass windows from top to bottom overlooking this golf spectacular. Weekends enjoy the Friday evening seafood buffet, and Saturday nights Pine Hills features an out-of-this-world prime rib buffet. Regular full menu is also available both evenings. Then top off the weekend with Sunday brunch. Now you're ready for gaming at the area's premier casino, North Star Casino, featuring more than 1,000 slots, along with table games and bingo, too. For golf tee times, call Pine Hills Aggression, 715-787-3778.
If you find yourself with more stuff than storage room, consider renting an individual storage unit at Results Broadcasting's East Green Bay Street Shawano location. A variety of sizes are available from small to large, including sizes for vehicle and boat storage. Results Broadcasting Storage Center offers competitive rental rates with discounts for long-term rentals. As a renter, you have 24/7 access to your items in a well-lit, safe area. For rates, please contact WTCH, WOWN, WFCL, WJMQ Radio in Shawano at 524-2194 during regular business hours.
You're listening to Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Broad, 92.3 WJMQ.
Rattlers are off tomorrow. They return home on Monday. We'll be on the air with pregame show at 6:15. First pitch is at 6:35. Hope to have you along with us at the ballpark, on the internet, on the radio. However, you follow Timber Rattler Baseball. Warner Madrigal, Travis Schlichting, and Flint Whitkey due up here for the Kernels. And Madrigal chases off speed away from Escalona, and it's 0-1. Madrigal was one of the top 30 prospects in the Angel organization in 2005. But here in 2006, he dropped off the chart. He's got some power. He just does not have much plate discipline. He has chased a lot of off-speed stuff, and he's in the hole here, 0-2. Let's see what Escalona comes up with. Fastball low and away. Couldn't get him to chase that one, and it's a ball and 2 strikes to Madrigal.
No. Yeah, but with Pete Moriak.
1-2 pitch is a big looping curveball that stays outside, and it's 2-2. Pitch. Got him swinging. Good fighting curveball down in low at the ankles, and Madrigal chased it. All right, here's Travis Schlichting, former Southwest Michigan Devil Ray. He came over to the Angels organization this past December in a trade for Josh Paul. Pops it to the bullpen, and a catch over there by Jeff Flagg up against the wall. So Schlichting fouls into the Colonel bullpen. Again, for those of you unfamiliar with Fox City Stadium, the bullpens here at Fox City Stadium are actually cut into the stands. They are in play, and a pop-up can go in there and be caught by the first. Well, it can be caught by anybody. You know, if the center fielder can run all the way over on a pop-up into the first base bullpen, it's still a catch. There's a strike, and it's 0-1 to Flint Whitkey. When Fox City Stadium first opened in 1995, the bullpens were considered out of play. And that changed after a couple of times that Rattler infielders went in there and caught foul pop-ups, and they were ruled no catch because it's a dead ball. Well, they changed that ground rule. A little bit different. You don't see bullpens like this in many other ballparks. 2-1 pitch, foul back to the screen, and it's 2-2 now to Whitkey. Flint Whitkey. For some reason, I saw his name as Flint Whippick. I think that would actually be a better name, Flint Whippick, but Whitkey, that's all right, too. 2-2 pitch from Escalona, fouled off on a breaking ball, and it's still 2-2. Pitch. Outside, and Escalona's gone full. Whitkey hit .295 last season for Orem. He did that in 28 games, 5 homers and 19 RBI. He's going to take ball 4 high and away from Escalona. And a 2-out walk, second walk of the ball game against Escalona. So 1 on with 2 out for Dallas Morris. Morris, he hit .302 in 70 games last season for Orem. So far this season, he's hitting just .115. Came on as a defensive replacement for Mark Trumbo in Game 1 on Thursday and took an 0 for 2. There goes the runner, pitches low, and there's no throw down to second. Another stolen base as Whipke, the catcher, with his second steal of the season. And then last night, Morris was 1 for 4. Runner in scoring position with 2 out, and Escalona working on a 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. Morris, foul territory, first base side, flag with the glasses down, makes a basket catch as the wind kind of brought it back towards fair territory. But Flag makes the catch and the inning's over. No runs, no hits, a walk and 1 left. Inning and a half complete. Rattlers and Kernels are scoreless on Frost Country WJMQ.
Looking for a sunblock that lasts all day and goes on easy? You need to try Bullfrog Sunblock. Just a single application provides 8 hours of protection from the UVA and UVB rays that can take the fun out of summer. Bullfrog's the ultimate waterproof sunblock. Use it in, on, or out of the water. As long as it says Bullfrog, get outside and play in the sun. Bullfrog is available at your local Cops, Woodman's, Come, and Pick and Save stores. Sports Medicine Center is the region's leader in the treatment of sports injuries and other conditions brought on by an active lifestyle. Doctors E.T. Mejia and Timothy Malone, team physicians for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, offer extensive experience in sports medicine, arthroscopy, and rehabilitation. Sports Medicine Center offers an arthroscopic surgery center with staff dedicated to excellence in musculoskeletal care. Check out the Sports Medicine Center online at www.thesportsmedicinecenter.com. Then make your appointment and get back in the game.
Remember the good old ice cream parlor. The people at Cedar Crest Ice Cream just brought it one giant step closer to your home with a new Cedar Crest package that captures ice cream parlor taste better than ever. Our new colorful lid sealed tighter for frost-free flavor, plus a compact new size that means less leftover Cedar Crest. So every serving is ice cream parlor fresh. Cedar Crest Ice Cream. Every time you open our new lid, it's like opening an ice cream parlor.
Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
The first bang for your buck night at Fox City Stadium is coming up on Tuesday. The Rattlers and the Southwest Michigan Devils at $6.35. Sodas, dollar hot dogs, dollar beers at Fox City Stadium. Make your plans to come on out. Call the ticket office. Give them a call right now. They aren't doing anything. Luis Valbuena. Oh, the number, 1-800-WI-TIMBER or 733-4152. You can also email. Take a look at the Rattler website, www.timberrattlers.com. If you go there, you can click right on the schedule for tickets online. Valbuena takes high, and it's now 3-0. Valbuena hitting just .206 with no homers and an RBI in 2006. Mosebach's pitch is a strike, and it's 3-1. Valbuena thought it was low. He's about to flip the bat, head on down first, but he'll hold on. Valbuena's 3-1 pitch is a line drive, one hopper to second. Leahy's got it on to first. Boy, the Rattlers, when they have put the ball in play today, they have hit it hard. Craig lined out the bottom of the first. That was to third. Flag lined out to first, or to second in the first. And here in the second inning, Valbuena sends a one hopper to second base. Ground ball is short. Precise will be retired 6-3 on the throw from Stacey to Morris. And the former Mesa Minor from the Golden Baseball League, or the Golden League, he is retired. Now bring up Chao Kwan Wu. Wu hitting .222 with no homers, 4 RBI. He had a 3 RBI day last Saturday against Peoria, and the Rattlers win. Wu will take a strike, and it's 0-1. Wu DHing today. Left-hand hitter out of Taiwan. Swings and misses, and it's 0-2. Wu started last year with Everett, but was shut down after dislocating an elbow. And there's a 2-hopper to second base. Leahy's got it an easy 1-2-3 inning for Robert Mosebach and the Cedar Rapids Kernels defense. 2 complete. We go to the third. It is scoreless. Rattlers and Kernels on Frog Country, WJMQ.
Hi, this is Jeff from the Oneida Nation Apple Orchard and Oneida Nation Farms. At the Apple Orchard, we have a wide variety of apples at 40 cents a pound, and we sell only natural black Angus meat in our own individual cuts and packages.
That's right, Jeff. Because it's all natural black Angus meat, you know you're getting quality. And the good news is that sales are open to the public, so you can come in and get yours today. All natural black Angus meat is just $2.25 a pound. Hanging weight, split halves and wholes can be ordered by calling 920-833-7952. Natural black Angus meat. If it's natural, you know it's quality. Located on County Road C, Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms. Call now, 920-833-7952. Oneida Nation Farms. Or select your own individual cuts and packages at the Oneida Apple Orchard, located 1/4 mile east of Highway 172 in Green Bay, 5 miles west of Highway 41 and 54 Mason Street. Call 920-869-2468. Oneida Apple Orchard, 920-869-2468.
The weather of the Frog Country listening area can be unpredictable. That's why it's important to stay up to date on the latest forecast. At WJMQ, we combine the resources of several weather organizations to customize a forecast specifically for our listening area. With meteorologist Carl Kropotnik, the latest data from the National Weather Services, and satellite-delivered Doppler radar at our disposal, Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ is ready for whatever Mother Nature has headed our way. For the most dependable weather forecast, stay with Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ.
Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Wednesdays are business person specials at Fox City Stadium, where the Rattlers have a home game. 11:35 a.m. start time, when the Rattlers take on the Southwest Michigan Devil Rays. A business card and $10 will get you a box seat ticket. Your choice of brat or hot dog, and your choice of a beer or soda. What a great deal, and plus you get to skip some work. Wednesday, Rattlers take on the Southwest Michigan Devil Rays. That's the 19th at 11:35 a.m. Madison Edwards takes a strike, and it's 0-1. To start the third inning, Escalona to the plate with a big bender that missed a little bit high, and it's 1-1. Edwards hitting .222 on the year. He had an RBI single last night, scored a run, also walked twice, and struck out. I'll tell you, Vega shattered Madison Edwards' bat last night in the second inning, but it just dropped out of the reach of Dominguez at short. Ground ball back to the mound. Easy play for Escalona. He'll fire to first, and there's one gone in the third. Third inning needs its time. Take a look at the Midwest League report, brought to you by Sprecher Brewing. Sprecher Brewing with that great gourmet sodas, or those great gourmet sodas, and some fantastic microbrews. Sprecher Brewing, sponsoring the Midwest League report again in 2006. Brad Kuhn batting, led off this ball game with a walk, stole second, but he was left stranded out there. So 1 out, nobody on, top of 3 scoreless game, and Kuhn takes the ball inside from Escalona. There's a strike, and the count will leave it up at 1-1. Action from last night. B.J. Szymanski homered for the Dragons during a 4-run first inning. But Dayton didn't score the rest of the way. They lost 6-4 at Fort Wayne last night. Wizards scored 2 in the third, 1 in the fourth, tied it with 1 in the sixth, and scored runs in the 7th and 8th innings for the final margin. There's a strike, and it's 2-2 now to Brad Kuhn. South Bend scored 2 in the top of the ninth to win in Lansing. Valverde the save. Baroa the loss for Lansing. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Escalona climbed the ladder on Leahy and got him to chase one over the bill of his helmet. And Kuhn doesn't look happy heading back to the dugout. A little upset with himself for chasing that one. 2 down, bases empty, and here comes Leahy.
Second baseman, Ryan Leahy.
West Michigan scored 3 in the bottom of the 8th to snap a 5-5 tie and beat West Michigan 8-5 last night. Ground ball in the hole. Dominguez picks, bobbles, throws late. That should be an E6. And it will be. I'm not going to say it was a routine grounder because he did have to make a backhand play on that one. But Dominguez had it in his glove and then it dropped out of his glove. And it rolled away from him. So Leahy reaches on an error. And here comes Stacia. That's already 17 errors for the Timber Rattlers here in 2006. There's a hot shot. That's a base hit past Dominguez into left center field. So Stacia with the first hit of the ball game for either side. So 2 on with 2 out for Jordan Renz.
All right, then here comes the three-career staffing caveman.
Dominguez, that is already his 6th error of the season.
Is the DH, Jordan Renz.
Well, yesterday, Vega, you'll remember, could not shake off an error, and it wound up costing him 3 runs. All were unearned, but it did wind up costing him the decision. Let's see how Escalona fights his way through this. He misses slow a ball to Renz, and it's 1-0. Kane County, not only did they win the completion of the suspended game, there's a strike, and it's 1-1 to Renz from Thursday. Last night, they crushed Clinton 16-3. Here's the 1-1. Snap throw to first with Flag cutting in behind Stacia. Almost caught him, but Stacia told to get back by Eric Owens. Any of you Mariner fans out there might remember Eric Owens, Mariner fans, tuning in on this Saturday, checking on some prospects. There's a pop-up, foul, right side, out of play, and it's 1-2 to Renz. Owens had the first hit at Safeco Field when it opened. 1-2 pitches due to Renz here from Escalona with 2 on and 2 out in the third. It's scoreless. And there's a ground ball towards left, cut off by the third baseman Hudson. He'll flip to second in time to get Stacia, and the inning ends. No runs, a hit, an error, 2 left aboard. 2.5 complete, scoreless, Rattlers and Kernels on Frog Country, WJM2.
The Wisconsin Timber Rattlers are proud to serve Sprecher Rattler Brau and Micro Light on tap at Fox City Stadium this season. Rattler Brau is a medium-bodied German-style lager, while Micro Light is a light and refreshing golden ale. Sprecher Brewing Company is Milwaukee's original microbrewery and is dedicated to producing fine European-style beers and gourmet sodas. So the next time you're at your local grocer, pick up a 4-pack of Sprecher beer or Sprecher soda. Sprecher, remarkably good taste.
You know, I don't get the appeal of reality TV. It gives me heartburn. and virtual reality doesn't play well with bifocals. So I'm left with regular, everyday reality. I call it SureMake reality, because it's the reality I grew up on. Real things like spending all day putting up that new swing set, or taking the time to wash your own car, or maybe just sitting down with a big old sandwich made with SureMake summer sausage. SureMake uses only natural spices and real hardwood smoke, so it tastes so darn good you want to turn off the TV and just savor it. Or maybe invite over a couple of old friends. I mean, heck, email them if you have to. But get them over to your house, deal the cards, serve some SureMake, have some laughs, and enjoy something real delicious. Share SureMake and make it real. SureMake sausage, giving life more flavor.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Bottom three, Rattlers and Kernels are scoreless.
Playing third, number 3, Robbie.
During that break between innings, Kernel manager Bobby Magallanes was working on the home plate umpire. I'm not sure what that discussion was about. Robbie Hudson leads off the Rattler third. He'll take a ball low and away. Rattler third baseman today will take a ball up and in, former Texas Longhorn. As the count go to 2 balls and no strikes. Hudson skies one to right field. Back on it is Madrigal, but it's going to hang up there, and there is out number 1. Wrapping up our look at action from last night in the Midwest League on the Rucker Midwest League report. Peoria took a 6-1 lead into the top of the 9th inning. Quad City made it interesting, though. The swing got 3 runs in the 9th, but fell 6-4. Jesus Yepes was the winner. Ground ball off the glove of Mosebach towards short, and Dominguez is going to beat it out for an infield single. Hot shot back to the middle. Mosebach got a piece of it, but could not hang on. So Dominguez is aboard with a base knock, and here we go back around to the top. It's Casey Craig. Craig last night had 3 hits. He's had 2 straight games where he's had 3 for 4 nights. The final game of the Beloit series. Craig then had a Thursday night off. Last night he went 3 for 4. Double, couple of singles, a walk, a run scored. There's a foul back to the top of the net, and it's 0-1. Craig at .407 on the season. He's tied with Caleb Moore of Beloit for 4th in the early season batting race. Paul Yanish of Dayton is hitting .440 in 6 games to start the season. Craig takes inside a ball, and it's 1-1. And Beloit scored 3 runs in the top of the 8th inning last night. Danny Powers was the winner. Eddie Morlan got the save as Beloit wins in Burlington 7-4. Craig takes up and away, and it's 2-1. Action coming into today. Kane County at 6-3. They led Beloit and Cedar Rapids by a game along with the swing. The Rattlers are tied with Peoria and Burlington. And then Clinton at 3-6 down in the basement in the Western Division. Over in the East, Lansing at 6-3. They're a half game up on Fort Wayne. South Bend is next at 5-4. West Michigan 4-4. Southwest Michigan 4-5, and Dayton 2-7. There goes the runner. Pitches high. Throw to second is going to be in time. They missed the tag, but sticking with it is Stacia. And sticking with it is Leahy. Now it was Stacia. So Dominguez is out 2-6. Dominguez on the slide went by the base. Stacia missed the tag, and then it was a scramble to see who would get where. 3-1 is a swing and a miss. It's now 3-2 to Craig. 2 outs, base is empty. We're in the third in a scoreless game. Only a couple of games going on right now in the Midwest League as Craig on the 3-2 pitch. Skies one to left, slicing foul to the berm. And we'll do this again. West Michigan and Southwest Michigan at Grand Rapids, Michigan are scoreless. That's in the bottom of the third. In Lansing, they're scoreless in the top of the third between the Lugnuts and South Bend. Dayton is in Fort Wayne later today. Later tonight, Beloit's in Burlington. Kane County's in Clinton, and Quad Cities is at Peoria. Swing and a miss by Craig. The ball pops away from Whipke, but he throws down to first to get the out. Second strikeout for Mosebach, and the Rattlers down here in the third. No runs, a hit, one left or nobody left on base. 3 complete. That'll do it for the Sprecher Brewing Midwest League report. Back with more Rattler baseball after this. We go to the fourth, scoreless on Frog Country.
Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza, your Phillips 66 fuel stop on Highway 45 in Wittenberg, now has the lowest milk prices in the area. A gallon of 2% is just $2.89, 1% $2.85, and skim $2.75. Fuel up at Ho-Chunk North. They have all your favorite snacks, including take-and-bake pizzas and fresh cookies. Cookies baked daily. Ho-Chunk North, known for the lowest gas prices, now the lowest milk prices in the area. Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza on Highway 45, Wittenberg. The 2006 First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year is Carol Herb of Herb Farms.
I'm thankful for being nominated for this and receive an award. It's something special.
This year's Farm Woman of the Year was brought to you by these sponsors.
Accelerated Genetics, Olson's Rural Electric, Adams Meats, Taco Bell of Shawano, We Care Animal Hospital, Perkins Family Restaurant, Burns Appliance, Dairyman State Bank, North Bay Chevrolet, Modern Hair, Hair Connection, and Modern Hair 2, Raymakers Incorporated, Luigi's Pasta and Pizza, Tammy and Jeff's Lighthouse, Red Power Equipment, Angie's Main Cafe and Daily Grind, Rustic Resort, First State Bank, Hotel Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms, Premier Community Bank, Ag Ventures, Brown Dairy Equipment, Mid-County Cooperative, Red's Tire in Black Creek, Ellington Mutual Insurance of Portonville, and Servco FS Cooperative, Anago.
Congratulations to Carol Herb, your First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year.
Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hockey Country, The Broad, 92.3 WJMQ.
To the fourth inning we go. Rattlers and Kernels scoreless at Fox City Stadium. Thanks for being along with us today. Escalona working the Madrigal, Schlichting, and Whipke here. 5, 6, and 7 in the Kernel batting order, and the first pitch is a strike to Madrigal. It's 0-1. One missed out sound. It's 1-1 now to Madrigal. Left-hander Escalona's pitch is a little flare and a right field. It's going to drop in for a base hit. Jeff Flagg made a leaping attempt at it, but it just kind of looped in over him. So the leadoff batter aboard for the Kernels here in the fourth inning. And with the fourth inning, it's time for the Mariners Report, brought to you by Medicare Complete. Mariners only managed 3 hits off of Kurt Schilling last night. They got 4 hits total in a 2-1 loss to the Red Sox at Fenway. Jamie Moyer gave up 8 hits, struck out 8, but took the loss. Mariners have fallen below 500 to 5-6 in the American League West. Foul back to the screen. And it's 0-1 to Schlichting, who fouled out to the bullpen up the right field line. Back in the second inning. Tacoma got rained out for the second night in a row. Actually, they got rained out in Fresno last night. They were rained out in Tacoma on Thursday night. Ball low, 1-1 to Schlichting. They're not going to play a doubleheader early in the season with the Pacific Coast League playing a full year. You know, they don't play a split schedule out there. They will make that up as part of a doubleheader in July. Throw to first, and Madrigal back safely. Tacoma 4-3. They're still tied for first in the Pacific Coast League's Northern Division. Pacific Northern Division. Missions got beat last night, 6-2 by Midland. Escalona stepped off the back of the rubber and threw over to first. And back in time is Madrigal. There goes Madrigal. Swing and a foul back, and it's 1-2 to Schlichting. Cesar Jimenez took the loss. He gave up 3 runs on 5 hits over 4 innings. Osvaldo Navarro, Michael Garcia Parra, both former Rattlers, had a couple of hits apiece. Brian LaHare drove in his 8th run in 8 games for the Missions. Brian LaHare doing a nice job down in Double-A early on for the Missions. Escalona's 1-2 pitch to Schlichting. Popped him up to right center field. Hernandez over and in a couple of steps. He's got it, 1 gone. The 66ers had their 4-game winning streak snapped last night. They lost 5-4 at High Desert. Juan Senrizo, remember him when he was with the Clinton Lumber Kings in the Rangers organization? He's now in the Royals organization. Playing for High Desert, he had a solo home run in the bottom of the 9th, giving the Mavs the win. Marshall Hubbard drove in a couple of runs, helped Inland Empire build an early 4-2 lead, but 66ers fall to 5-3 now. They're still tied for first out in the Southern Division of the California League. 1 game currently going on in the Mariners system today. Escalona with a fastball, rushed it up there at 85, and Whipke fouled it back to the screen. It's 0-1. Mariners are in Boston. They're in the top of the 7th inning. And Seattle leads that one 3-0. It's Tim Wakefield against Joel Pinheiro. I see Rene Rivera. He got called up. He's in the game today at Fenway. Catching Pinheiro, who's given up 4 hits and struck out 5 over 6 innings so far. 0-1 to Whipke is a swing and a foul. It got a piece of Procise's arm, so he's going to shake that off a little bit with a slow walk to retrieve the ball out in front of home plate. So Procise will kill a little time now and go out and talk to Escalona. It's 0-2 to Whipke. Later on today in the Mariners system, actually much later tonight, Tacoma's hoping to get back in action. They're taking on the Fresno Grizzlies. Xiao Sung Beck, remember that 2000 Rattler team, taking on Pedro Liriano. Not the Pedro Liriano who played for the Rattlers back in 01 as a second baseman. Brandon Moorhead gets the start for San Antonio tonight against Midland and Brad Ziegler. Whipke fouls one back to the screen, and it's still 0-2. They'll be getting underway in about an hour for a doubleheader. Actually, you know what? I got that wrong. Oof. They'll be getting underway at 7 o'clock tonight. I subtracted 2 hours instead of adding 2 hours for the West Coast. It happens. 0-2 pitch, low and inside. It's a 5 o'clock Central Time start out there. They're starting at Well, they're starting later today. Inland Empire hosting High Desert in a doubleheader. Breaking ball outside. Patrick Hicklin is on the hill for the Mavericks in Game 1, former Burlington Bee. Sidney Bayo gets the call for the 66ers. Mark Lowe will get the call in Game 2 against Justin Barnes for the Mavericks. That's your look at the Mariners report today, brought to you by Medicare Complete. Escalona with a thrower to first, checking Madrigal. It's 2-2 to Whipke. Two pitch, breaking ball and a beauty, but it dove in low, and it's a full count out of Whipke. Payoff pitch coming up. There goes Madrigal, and it's outside from Escalona. So he walks his third batter, second time he's walked Whipke, and Escalona was ahead of Whipke that hole at bat. But at times it looked like he was a little bit more concerned with Madrigal at first than he was with Whipke at the plate. So here comes Morris, who fouled out the flag to end the second inning. He's up in the fourth with 2 on and 1 out. Scoreless game, top of 4. Precise to sign, and Escalona to the plate. Popped him up again, but this one's going to get out of play, and it's 0-1 to Morris. One on the way. And stepping out for a moment is Morris. Hitting just 115 this season. Pops that one foul on an off-speed pitch. Well, I tell you, Escalona and Vega, the starter yesterday for the Rattlers, both with very good changeups. They can work it off-speed. Vega, like we've talked about, he rushes it up there in the low 90s, and then he throws a changeup that comes in slower than some traffic out there on Highway 41. 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. This one may stay in play. Precise toss the mask away. He's near the warning track, and he'll make the catch for out number 2. So Escalona with 3 straight off-speed pitches gets Morris to pop out.
Left field, 29, Madison Edwards.
So here's Madison Edwards. He grounded back to Escalona in the third inning. Here we are in the fourth. Left-hand hitter, waiting, and he got hit by a pitch. Escalona with a breaking ball inside, got him on the forearm. Although the home plate umpire is saying that it was a foul ball. Madison Edwards, he's holding up his arm, showing his forearm to the umpire. Bobby Magallanes came down from third, said, "Could you go check with the base umpire?" They got the right call. It's just the Rattler manager Jim Horner doesn't look real happy about it. But he's not going to argue the call because they eventually got it right, which is the main thing. Lance Painter is going to head out to the mound, and while they have a conversation on the mound, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
You're listening to 92.3 WJMQ, Glenville, Shawano, New London. Frog Country, a Results Broadcasting station.
Jim Korth, spin of the dials, back in the Frog Country studios today. Sorry you're stuck inside today, Jim. It's a real nice day. Trust me. Chris Marion here, coming to you from the Willie Demons broadcast booth at Fox City Stadium. Have you heard about Willie Demons' famous Mad Cow Burger? It's 2.5 pounds of beef with a pound of cheddar, red onions, lettuce, tomatoes, and more. It's a meal for $5, but if you can eat it all by yourself in 30 minutes or less, it's free at Willie Demons, County Highway Double I. That's the Winchester exit in Neenah. Bases loaded for Brad Kuhn. He is 0 for 1 with a walk and a strikeout. He'll ground that one towards second base. Valbuena's got it. Sidearm toss in time. And the inning is over. Escalona just needed a little challenge there in the fourth. No runs, a hit. 3 left on base. 3.5 complete. Scoreless. Rattlers and Kernels on Frog Country, WJMQ.
As Desmond walks toward the 18th green, what can he be thinking? Wait a minute, he's answering his cell phone. He just tossed his putter in the air. I know that's not allowed. Where will you be when you get the good word from RE/MAX?
RE/MAX Valley Realtors is proud to support the Rattlers. They have 5 convenient locations: Wapaka, Fremont, Oshkosh, Neenah, and Appleton. Call 800-914-8179 for the office nearest you.
Each office independently owned and operated.
Next, welcome to Fox City Stadium.
Move Mickett, Mees.
Hey, Clyde, we got another one.
Move Mickett, Mees.
Afternoon. See, you got some of that Merck spreadable cheese there. Probably wanting your free ticket to the Timber Rattlers game, huh?
That's Mees. Hey, Rattler fans, bring a Merck's cheese spreadlin to any home game this season. You can get a free ticket when you buy one ticket at regular price. Visit Merck's.com or the Rattlers box office for terms of offer. And don't forget to look for Merck's delicious new beer and cheese in your local grocer. Merck's. And the crowd goes wild. The Microtel Inn & Suites, the official hotel of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, welcomes baseball fans to Appleton. The Microtel Inn & Suites offers great rooms at great rates. Located off Highway 41 at College Avenue, the Microtel Inn & Suites offers clean, comfortable guest rooms, complimentary continental breakfast, free local phone calls, and an exercise and whirlpool area. Plus free high-speed internet access and free long-distance calls. For reservations, call 920-997-3121 or 1-888-771-7171.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Thursday nights are Merck's Family Nights at Fox City Stadium, with kids run the bases after the game. Kids eat free before the game. And plus, any game this season, if you bring a Merck's cheese spread lid, you will win, or you won't. Well, you do win. It's buy one, get one free. That's just like winning. Buy one reserved seat ticket, get a second reserved seat ticket absolutely free. That's Merck's Cheese Spread Family Nights, Thursday nights at Fox City Stadium. Next one's coming up when the Rattlers wrap up this homestand on the 20th against the Southwest Michigan Devil Rays. It's a ball and a strike to Jeff Flagg, who lined out the second back in the first inning. There's a line drive, one hopper to short. Statia's got it, the toss in time, and there's one gone in the Rattler fourth.
All right, Rattler fans.
A scoreless game. We're at the bottom of the fourth inning. And here comes Mike Saunders. Saunders walked with 2 outs back in the first. Wisconsin has had just 2 base runners today. Saunders' 2-out walk in the first. And Jeff Dominguez with an infield single in the third. Then Dominguez was caught trying to steal second for out number 2. Rattlers have hit the ball hard a couple of times tonight against Robert Mosebach. But nothing to show for it yet except for that infield single by Dominguez. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Saunders. Left-hand hitter Saunders lines one off the heel of Mosebach. It drops at his feet. He whirls and fires in time for out number 2. And Mosebach limping around behind the mound trying to walk it off. Out comes Kernel trainer Eric Munson, manager Bobby Magallanes, pitching coach Kernan Ronan is out there. The entire infield has come in as well, and somebody just jogged down to the Kernel bullpen. I think it was Brett Martinez, the catcher, and the Kernels are getting somebody loose in a hurry down there. Looks like right-hander Brock Butcher starting to loosen up for the Kernels, as that ball was a line shot right off the right heel of Mosebach. That ball looked like it was ticketed for center field, but instead it hit him on the foot and dropped straight down at his feet. Mosebach started looking around going, where is it, where is it? And then he looked down at his feet, picked up the ball cleanly, and fired to first just in time to get Saunders. And then he tried to walk it off. And Mosebach right now trying to show his coaching staff, and probably most importantly his trainer Eric Munson, that he is fine to pitch and continue to go. And he'll throw a couple of more. Stick around, we'll be playing trivia, sponsored by Wisconsin Parkside. If you know the answer to today's trivia question, you will win a couple of tickets to a Timber Rattler game of your choosing in the near future.
Believe it or not, the Sports Medicine Center's Bone Crusher is coming up next. When he gets an RBI, one lucky fan get a
Send that email to rattlerradio@AOL.com. Here's Eddie Hernandez, struck out swinging in the first. 2 down, bases empty, and Mosebach's first pitch here is going to be a swing and a miss at a nasty little off-speed pitch in the dirt. And Hernandez, who is not shy about taking his cuts out there, missed it. 0-1. Hernandez takes inside a ball, and it's 1-1. Hernandez pulls one fair inside the first base bag. Into the corner, an 8-game hitting streak for Hernandez. He's going for 2, and he's going to go for 3. Here's the throw! Late, and a triple for Hernandez. Hernandez slowed up coming around second base, but that ball in the right field corner, it hit the chain link portion of the fence out there, and it just died. It did not bounce back to Madrigal, and Hernandez into third cleanly with a triple. It's a padded wall all the way around Fox City Stadium, except in the right field corner. There's an auxiliary scoreboard, and there are probably about 12 feet of fence. It's a chain link fence out there to allow fans out beyond in the play area to kind of watch the game as Valbuena fouls it back, and it's 0-1. And that ball hit the chain link. It just died out there, and Hernandez with his second triple in as many games, and now an 8-game hitting streak for the Rattler right fielder. Valbuena takes a breaking ball for a strike, and it's 0-2. Valbuena today 0 for 1. He has grounded out to second. Best scoring opportunity for the Rattlers today. Runner at third and 2 gone. Valbuena waiting. Here it comes. Swing and a foul over our heads. That's onto the roof. And it's still 0-2 to Valbuena. One-two pitch, or 0-2 pitch coming up again. In the dirt, blocked nicely by Whipke, and it's 1-2. Well, Brock Butcher has stopped throwing in the bullpen. Mosebach appears to be all right. Pulled foul into the Kernel dugout and right back out again. And it's still 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bottom 4 in a scoreless game. Valbuena with a runner at third, rips one to first, off the glove of Morris. He'll head for 2 as that one's into the corner. The throw is going to be not in time. Hernandez scores, and the Rattlers out in front for the first time in this series. That'll be an E3 on Morris. No RBI for Valbuena. So the Rattlers in front, 1-0. Morris just plain missed it. See if the Rattlers can jump out here with a couple of unearned runs against the Kernels. Cedar Rapids in the first 2 games of this series have taken advantage of pretty much every Rattler mistake that they can. Precise fouls the 1-0 off, and it's a ball and a strike to the Rattler catcher. Again, Precise, formerly of the Golden League, played college baseball for George Mason. The Patriots with that magical baseball run, or basketball run to the Final Four. He'll take low here, and it's 2-1. He only played a couple of games for the Mesa Miners down there in the Golden League before the Mariners snapped him up. Swinging a foul back to the top of the screen, and it's 2-2 to Precise. That's P-R-O-S-I-S-E. Precise. Spent last year for the Arizona League Mariners, where he hit .240. Had no homers, 14 RBIs, big right-hand hitter. Waits on the 2-2 pitch, and it's in the dirt. It'll pop away from Whipke, and down the third on the wild pitch goes Valbuena. So the Rattlers with another runner at third and 2 out. Valbuena waiting down there, seeing what Precise can do. Swing and a foul back out of play, and it's still 3 balls and 2 strikes. All Rattlers with a 2-out triple by Hernandez. Scored on the error. And now the 3-2 for Mosebach. Precise pops that one up foul towards the Kernel dugout, and sliding, unable to make the catch is Whipke. Whipke kind of pulled up a little bit. As he neared the top step of the dugout, he went for a sliding catch on the warning track. The ball popped up into the front row, and a nice catch by a fan down there. So Precise hanging in there. Mosebach with the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off the side of the head of the umpire. And Precise hanging in there again. He's fouled off a couple of good pitches here from Mosebach. Now the 3-2 again to Precise. Swing and a pop-up foul, third base side. Over to give it a look is Schlichting, but that one's going to wind up about 6 rows back in the stands. So Precise, he's fouled off 4 3-2 pitches here. And it looks like Brock Butcher is going to start loosening up in the Kernel bullpen again. And a quick visit out to the mound here by Whipke. He and Mosebach are probably going, can we get this guy out here? What do we need to throw? Well, let's see what they came up with. As Precise waits on a 3-2 pitch. Low, and he walked him, and the ball pops away from Whipke, and scoring is Valbuena. It's 2-0 Rattlers. That's a great at-bat by Precise. Fouling off 4 different 2-strike pitches, showing discipline, not going after that pitch in the dirt. And that's going to be it for Mosebach, it looks like. Well, maybe not. That's Kernan Ronan out to discuss things on the mound. And now here comes Eric Munson, the trainer again, and they might just be ready to take Mosebach out of the game, and that would allow Butcher time to warm up as much as he needs on the mound. So that's what's going to happen here. Mosebach is out. Remember, he was pitching well until he took that line drive off the bat of Saunders to his ankle. He recorded the out, but since then he's given up a triple, an error, a couple of wild pitches, and a walk. And he leaves with the Rattlers leading the Kernels 2-0. The runner at first is Precise. Shao Kan Wu is coming up, and a new pitcher is on the hill for the Kernels. We'll tell you all about him when we come back after this timeout. It's 2-0 Rattlers leading the Kernels in the bottom of the 4th inning on Frog Country WJMQ.
When Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza was named Best Pizza Chain 3 years in a row, we were excited. Really, how many three-peats are there? Only one president did it, and a certain airborne number 23 dunked his way to one, but to mention his name, we'd have to raise prices. Which is why Papa Murphy's was voted Best Pizza Chain. Fantastic dough, real mozzarella, fresh ingredients, all at the best value. So celebrate the dynasty at Papa Murphy's today. Handmade, home-baked, that's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
Frog roll!
Music this good should be played all weekend long. All weekend long.
I enjoy the fact that you mix the old in with the new all the time, and that is great. I enjoy hearing that.
You guys have got to be the best country station there is.
Today's country.
Yes, definitely at WJMQ.
I love country music.
Oh, and WJMQ.
Of course.
Wonderful station. Listen to it every day.
Frog roll!
I love country music.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hot New Country. Stuff on 92.3 WJMQ.
The new pitcher for the Cedar Rapids Kernels is right-hander Brock Butcher. Butcher, a 25th round pick of the Angels in 2005. He was not on the opening day lineup he was not on the opening day roster for the Angels Midwest League affiliate. But he got into a game last on the 12th of April, going an inning and giving up a hit. He replaces Mosebach, who goes 3 2/3 innings, giving up 2 hits, walking a pair, striking out 2. Both runs are unearned, and the runner at first, Precise, is Mosebach's responsibility. Also a couple of wild pitches in there. The second one scoring Valbuena from third on his last pitch. Butcher out of Oxnard Junior College in California. He was going to go play for Cal State Fullerton, but the Angels took him in the 05 draft. and he is making his professional debut this season. And he made that professional debut against Peoria back on the 12th of April. He's got as much time as he needs to warm up out there. Butcher was originally drafted by the Blue Jays in the 46th round of the 04 draft out of Oxnard Junior College out in California. The Blue Jays could not sign him before the 05 draft, so Butcher went from a 46th round pick in 2004 to a 25th round pick in 05. And Butcher, the right-hander, 6'1", 180 pounds, out of Camarillo, California, or as I like to say, Camarillo. And he is ready to go against Chao Kwan Wu. Bottom four, runner at first, 2 down. Rattlers with 2 runs in the inning. The 2-out triple by Hernandez, extending his hitting streak to 8 games, started this. The error, a couple of wild pitches and a walk, and Wu fouls one off to our left, just above our heads. Boy, that's the closest we've had to one coming in the window this year. Wu is 0 for 1, grounded out to second in the second. Taiwanese DH in the left-hand batter's box. Swings and misses, and it's back to the screen, and this will probably go as a passed ball, allowing Precise to go down to second. And I think that Whipke got a little crossed up on the pitch there from Butcher. By the way, Butcher is spelled B-R-O-K. Brock Butcher. So it's 0-2. 2 down, runner at second. Wu had a nice 3 RBI game last Saturday. He waits in the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ground ball towards right. Backhand pick by Morris. He will flip to Butcher covering, and the inning comes to an end on a 3-1 put-up. Rattlers scored 2 runs on 1 hit. There was an error, 1 left aboard. 4 complete. Rattlers lead the Kernels 2-0. This is Timber Rattler Baseball on Frog Country WJMQ.
Come to where the winning is easy, but the golfing isn't. Pine Hills Golf and Supper Club north of Gresham. Pine Hills' beautiful 18-hole championship golf course has been voted as one of the 20 most challenging golf courses in Wisconsin. Then after your round of golf, unwind with beverages and your favorite sandwiches at the Pine Hills beautiful clubhouse with huge glass windows from top to bottom overlooking this golf spectacular. Weekends enjoy the Friday evening seafood buffet, and Saturday nights Pine Hills features an out-of-this-world prime rib buffet. Regular full menu is also available both evenings. Then top off the weekend with Sunday brunch. Now you're ready for gaming at the area's premier casino, North Star Casino, featuring more than 1,000 slots, along with table games and bingo too. For golf tee times, call Pine Hills and Gresham, 715-787-3778.
If you find yourself with more stuff than storage room, consider renting an individual storage unit at Results Broadcasting's East Green Bay Street, Shawano location. A variety of sizes are available from small to large, including sizes for vehicle and boat storage. Results Broadcasting Storage Center offers competitive rental rates with discounts for long-term rentals. As a renter, you have 24/7 access to your items in a well-lit, safe area. For rates, please contact WTCH, WOWN, WSCL, WJMC Radio in Shawano at 524-2194 during regular business hours.
Jim McGraw, Martina McBride, and Montgomery Gentry aren't the only ones who play here. Now, back to Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
Top of 5, Rattlers. Jose Escalona with a 2-run advantage as he's on the hill now. And he will face Leahy, Stacia, and Renz. Line drive right center field for a base hit for Leahy on the first pitch of the top of the fifth. Well, 62 pitches for Escalona here in 4+ innings. Remember, he started to run out of gas in the fifth inning in his last start down in Beloit. And the left-hander facing Heinle Stacia. Line down the left field line. This is trouble. It's going to one-hop the wall. Heading for third is Leahy. He will be held up there. And the Kernels with back-to-back hits on the first two pitches of the fifth inning. A single by Leahy, a double by Stacia. Here comes Jordan Renz, and just that quickly, the Kernels with the tying runs in scoring position for Jordan Renz. Strike one from Escalona. Escalona didn't run into trouble the other night in Beloit. No, actually, he got in trouble right away in the fifth inning. Gave up a single to Terrence Patterson, walked Steve Collison, and then gave up the RBI single to Thompson, but then got out of it. Swing and a miss. Threw a tailing fastball away, the left-hander to the right-hander Jordan Renz, and it's 0-2. Renz today 0 for 2. He's fouled out and grounded into a fielder's choice. The Rattler infield is back. They'll give up the run to get the out at first on a ground ball to the infield. No sense coming in now. Coming in now is shot through the infield. We'll tie this one up. 0-2 pitch. Check swing, and he didn't go. 1-2 to Renz. The crowd reacting not so much on the failure on the check swing call. They thought it was strike three. Home plate umpire looking into the Rattler dugout. Somebody must have given a little constructive criticism from down there. 1-2 on the way from Escalona. High fly ball to left. Craig is back at the wall. It's off the top of the wall. One run is going to score. There's a throw into second base. Renz is in there. One run scores on the double off the wall in left. Stacia had to hold up to see if it was going to be caught by Craig. It'll go as an RBI double for Renz, his fifth double and sixth RBI of the season. It's a 16-foot high wall in left field. And Renz hit it about 14 feet up on that wall out there. Lance Painter, the Rattler pitching coach, out on the hill now. He's brought the infield and catcher Nick Procyse out. Didn't recognize Lance for a minute. He had his, he's wearing his uniform jersey instead of the pullover. It's warm enough to do that now. This is one of the, I talked about it before, this is one of the better Aprils in recent memory, weather-wise. Nobody out, runners still at second and third. One run is in, and it's 2-1. Rattlers lead it, but the Kernels with Warner Madrigal at the plate. Be careful here. Madrigal 1 for 2. Singled his last time up. And he'll take a pitch low for ball. It's 1-0. Time to play Parkside Trivia. Brought to you by the University of Wisconsin Parkside, your University of Opportunity. Again, we're not asking a bunch of brain busters here. Easy question for you today, if you were paying attention at all in the top of the fifth inning. 1-0 pitch. Breaking ball pulled foul towards the Rattler bullpen, and it's 1-1. Eddie Hernandez with a triple in the bottom of the fourth to extend his hitting streak. How long is Eddie Hernandez's hitting streak, including today's hit? If you're the first person to email the correct answer to RattlerRadio@AOL.com, you'll win a couple of tickets to a future Timber Rattler game. Check swing on a pitch down low, and it's 2-1. Make sure you include your address so we know where to send you the tickets. And also make sure that you send it to RattlerRadio@AOL.com. 2-1 pitch. Madrigal swings at a breaking ball in, and it's 2-2 as he fouled it back to the screen. So an 0-2 pitch from Escalona. He'll set, and here it comes. Ground ball to first, picked cleanly over there by Flag. He'll look the runner back, and now the runner away from second is going to be tagged out. Where the heck was Renz going? I think Renz believed it's going to be a 3-6 put out on Renz for a double play, 3 unassisted on Madrigal. Renz thought that Stacia was going to try to score on that ground ball right to Flag. And Renz run with his head down was 3/4 of the way to third base when he realized, I got to get back. He didn't. 2 down, runner at third, and now Escalona with a chance to get out of it. Breaking ball low, and it's 1-0. One 1-0 pitch. Fouled back to the screen. Another breaking ball, and Travis Schlichting 0 for 2. He's got a 1-ball, 1-strike count. Boy, if Escalona can pull the Houdini right here, have to take him down to the museum on College Avenue. Outside, and it's 2-1. Coming up to the right-hand hitting Travis Schlichting. Rattlers holding a 2-1 lead. The pitch. Breaking ball up and away. He just didn't finish on that one. He spun off that breaking ball, and it's 3-1 to Schlichting with Flint Whipke waiting on deck. Pitch, Schlichting ready, here it comes. Low for ball 4, and there are 2 on with 2 out for Whipke. So Escalona getting up around 80 pitches right now. He had 61 through 4. He's trying to gut it out here to qualify for the win and turn it over to the Rattler bullpen. Currently, Nick Allen loosening in the Rattler bullpen. He's been over there. Since Escalona gave up that double off the top of the wall to Renz. Whipke, he's walked twice and stolen a base. First and third, 2 out. Escalona the set, the check of the runners and the pitch, and Whipke takes a bender inside. A ball, it's 1-0. Now you might want to watch, even though Schlichting is at first base, you don't think he would be running. He's 1 for 2 on the season. But Bobby Magallanes, he'll try to steal a run every once in a while, maybe put a play on here. Schlichting not going, and there's a pitch low from Escalona, and it's 2-0. And he is really, once again, laboring out there on the mound. He's kicking at the dirt on the mound, trying to flatten it out a little bit where he's in his landing area. Shrugs his shoulders, adjusts his uniform shirt and top. And now the 2-0 to Schlichting. There's a strike, and it's 2-1. On the way. Fouled off right side. He threw a fastball away, and Schlichting was behind it. Or excuse me, Whipke was behind it. Schlichting at first. Escalona, 2-2 pitch, tying run at third, lead run at first, top of 5. Here we go. Line drive down the left field line into the corner. It's going to tie the game at least. Schlichting for third. He's going to try to score. Here's the relay from Dominguez. It's late, and it's 3-2 in favor of the Kernels. It'll be a double for Whipke. He'll take third on the throw, and the Kernels now in front 3-2.
First baseman, Dallas, Florida.
And here comes Jim Horner to the top step of the dugout. He'll head out to the mound to get Escalona. A 2-2 breaking ball, but Whipke stayed on it. And doubles into the left field corner, and that'll be it for Escalona today. 4 2/3 innings. He's on the hook for the loss. We'll have his numbers and tell you about Nick Allen as we have a Papa Murphy's pitching change here in the top of the 5th inning. Rick Miller of Kaukauna was our contestant today. We'll tell you what his guess was and what he wins when we come back after this. 3-2 Rattlers trail it now. Top of 5. Runner at third with 2 out. Allen on. Escalona out on Frog Country WJMQ.
And the award for best pizza chain in America goes to Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza!
Wow, thank you. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our fresh dough and all the fresh toppings, aroma tomatoes, 100% grilled cheese, one word, professional. I love you guys. You rock.
From our kitchen to your oven, Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, a fresh way of making pizza.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza, your Phillips 66 fuel stop on Highway 45 in Wittenberg, now has the lowest milk prices in the area. A gallon of 2% is just $2.89, 1% $2.85, and skim $2.75. Fuel up at Ho-Chunk North. They have all your favorite snacks, including take and bake pizzas and fresh cookies. Cookies baked daily. Ho-Chunk North, known for the lowest gas prices, now the lowest milk prices in the area. Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza on Highway 45, Wittenberg.
Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hockey Country, The Broad, 92.3 WJMQ.
Nick Allen on the hill for the Timber Rattlers, replacing Jose Escalona, who threw 82 pitches in 4 2/3 innings today. Escalona gave up 3 runs on 6 hits with 4 walks, a hit batsman, and 3 strikeouts. Check that, no hit. Yeah, there was a hit batsman. Allen's first pitch is in there, a strike to Dallas Morris, and it's 0-1. Escalona was 3 outs from qualifying for the victory, but now he's on the hook for the loss. Allen's 0-1 pitch is fouled off, and it's 0-2. Yeah, Escalona, 82 pitches today. He threw 21 in that 5th inning. The first 3 batters reached base against him. He almost got out of it, but he gave up the 2-run double to Whipke that put the Kernels in front 3-2. The 0-2 from Allen, missed low and away. A ball and 2 strikes. So it's up to the Rattler bullpen. Allen, in 2 appearances this season, is 1-0. His ERA at 3.38. 5 of the 3rd inning, 6 hits, 2 runs, a walk, and 4 strikeouts. Pitch away, nice block by Procise, and it's 2-2. Allen last appeared in the game on the 11th at Beloit. He worked 3 innings, gave up 4 hits and 2 runs, striking out 3. He did give up the game-tying 2-run single to Caleb Moore in the 8th inning the other night. Here's a line drive center field. It's going to hang up there, though, and a nice running catch by Saunders, scooping that one off the grass tops out there. Morris retired to end the inning, but 3-run score on 4 hits, 3 of them doubles. 1 left aboard, 4.5 complete. It is Cedar Rapids 3, the Rattlers 2 on Frog Country, WJM2.
University of Wisconsin Parkside. It's all about opportunities.
Hi, I'm Joe Winkler. When I graduated from Neenah High School, I chose UW Parkside because it gave me the best opportunity for success. I'm a nursing major and I love running for the Rangers. Check us out. You'll be glad you did.
Discover your opportunities at UW Parkside. Call the admissions office at 262-595-2355 or visit online at www.uwp.edu. Keyword admissions.
Things happen. These days, there are more cars and trucks on the road than ever. People are driving more than ever. That's why you need to think about your automobile insurance now more than ever. Great automobile coverage is no accident. Your independent agent can provide it. He represents many different companies so he can get you the best deal, hands down. Call us. Insurance for the Fox Cities. Call Fox Cities Insurance.
Things happen.
A beautiful lawn begins with True Green Chem Lawn. True Green knows what your lawn means to you, and they'll give it the care it deserves. Lawn care service from True Green provides visible results, leaving your lawn noticeably greener with fewer weeds, faster, guaranteed. What you can't see now can hurt your lawn's appearance later. For a limited time, you can get your first lawn care application for $29.95. Restrictions may apply. Just one phone call to 1-877-878-4733 is a jump start to a greener lawn. That's 1-877-TRUE GREEN. With True Green Chem Lawn, your lawn means more.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Kernels bullpen is now working with the lead. Brock Butcher on for his first full inning of work. Came on to get the final out of the bottom of the 4th inning, and now he is the pitcher of record in the 5th. Robbie Hudson fouls it off in its own one. Neither pitcher went very deep into this game. Escalona couldn't get out of the 5th. Mosebach took a line drive off of his right foot, right around the ankle. He hung in there, but wound up leaving the game after throwing his second wild pitch of an at-bat to Procise. There's a swing and a miss by Hudson, and it's 0-2. Pitch down low and away, and a block there by the catcher, Whitkey. And it's 1-2 to Hudson. One-two pitch to Hudson. Popped up behind the plate. This guy's shot for the booth. Just off to the right. And it's still a ball and 2 strikes to Hudson. That one hit just to the right and above us, as Hudson lines one back up the middle of base hit. Robbie Hudson leads off the Rattler 5th with a single. First leadoff man to reach for the Rattlers this afternoon.
Shortstop for 2, Jeffrey Dominguez.
And here comes Jeffrey Dominguez, number 9 hitter. He's got a single, an infield single. He was caught stealing back in the third inning. Kernels expecting a bunt here from Dominguez. Up at the corner is Schlichting at third. Dominguez lifts one to shallow left center field. That ball's going to drop in. Dominguez 2 for 2, and the Rattlers with 2 on and nobody out against Brock Butcher in third. Again, our trivia question today. Eddie Hernandez with a triple back in the bottom of the fourth inning to extend his hitting streak. How long is that hitting streak now? How many games? If you have the answer, email us at rattlerradio@aol.com. Pickoff fake back to second by Butcher as Casey Craig steps in 0 for 2. He's lined out and struck out today. Craig, left-hand hitter. He squares, he bunts. It's a good one up the third baseline, but it's going to spin foul. And it's 0-1 to Craig. Boy, great crowd today. I'd say we're somewhere, between 1,000 and 5,000 today. Yes, my estimating skills. Thought yesterday we had our biggest crowd of the year. We were off by about 500 at 1,300. Biggest crowd of the year, 1,800. 0-1 pitch. Craig again goes to bunt, and he pops it up in the air, and it's going to be a double play at second base as Hudson was halfway to third. The Rattlers still with only one successful sacrifice bunt this season. They could not get a sacrifice bunt down yesterday in the 8th inning when Valbuena popped out. And here in a crucial situation, Craig pops out in front of the plate, and Whipke turns it into a 2-6 double play. 2 out, tying runs at first, and there's a swing and a little looper, shallow left center field. Going out and making the play is Stacia, and Jeff Flagg is retired. And a promising inning goes by the board for the Rattlers in the 5th. No runs, 2 hits, 1 left, 5 complete at Fox City Stadium. It's 3-2 Kernels on Broad Country WJMQ.
Come to where the winning is easy, but the golfing isn't. Pine Hills Golf and Supper Club north of Gresham. Pine Hills' beautiful 18-hole championship golf course has been voted as one of the 20 most challenging golf courses in Wisconsin. Then after your round of golf, unwind with beverages and your favorite sandwiches at the Pine Hills beautiful clubhouse with huge glass windows from top to bottom overlooking this golf spectacular. Weekends enjoy the Friday evening seafood buffet, and Saturday night Pine Hills features an out-of-this-world prime rib buffet. Regular full menu is also available both evenings. Then top off the weekend with Sunday brunch. Now you're ready for gaming at the area's premier casino, North Star Casino, featuring more than 1,000 slots, along with table games and bingo, too. For golf tee times, call Pine Hills at Gresham, 715-787-3778.
The weather of the Frog Country listening area can be unpredictable. That's why it's important to stay up to date on the latest forecast. At WJMQ, we combine the resources of several weather organizations to customize a forecast specifically for our listening area. With meteorologist Carl Kropotnik, the latest data from the National Weather Services, and satellite-delivered Doppler radar at our disposal, Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ is ready for whatever Mother Nature has headed our way. For the most dependable weather forecast, stay with Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hockey Country, the Frog 92.3 WJMQ.
The first fireworks night at Fox City Stadium comes your way on Saturday, May 20th. The Burlington Bees are in town at 6:35. Make your plans to come on out. Enjoy some fireworks from our good friends at Bartolotta. And it's baseball as the Rattlers welcome the Bees in. 6:35, May 20th. Still time to pick up your fireworks ticket package. Timber Rattlers selling a ticket package that guarantees you a seat to some great fireworks nights at Fox City Stadium. That way you don't have to stand in line You come out for fireworks night at Fox City Stadium. 0-1 pitch is in there for a strike to Madison Edwards, and it's 0-2 from Nick Allen. Rattlers trail 3-2. It's the top of the 6th inning. Allen came on in relief of Jose Escalona. Got the final out, getting Morris to line out to center field. There's a swing and a foul tip at the plate, and it's still 0-2 to Edwards. 6th inning means it's time for This Date in Baseball History, brought to you by Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood Applebee's. Allen working 0-2 here to Edwards, who is 0 for 1. He's been hit by a pitch and he's grounded out. And he almost got nipped by that one. It's 1-2. The state in 1915, Rube Marquardt got a little revenge from his 1914 season. That one missed outside, and it's 2-2. Marquardt lost 22 games in 1914. On this date in 1915, he throws a 2-0 no-hitter over Brooklyn in the Giants' second game of the season. Line drive foul to the Kernel bullpen. And it's still 2-2. The losing pitcher was Knapp Rucker, who threw a no-hitter in 1908. Ball skips in low and away from Allen, and it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the leadoff batter, Madison Edwards. The state in 1924, Walter Johnson shuts out the Athletics 4-0 on opening day for his 99th career shutout. 3-2 is fouled back to the top of the screen, and it's still 3-2 to Edwards. Johnson only gave up 4 hits that day. One of them was to Al Simmons, who was a rookie at the time. There's ball 4 low. Allen just started nibbling on Edwards and wound up walking him after getting ahead of him 0-2. That hit for Simmons was his first major league hit and the first of 2,927 he would have in his career. Also on this date, 1924, Rogers Hornsby of the Cardinals is the only batter who ever goes 2 for 5 on opening day and improves his batting average for the rest of the year. Hornsby, 2 for 5, that's 400. He wound up hitting 424 on the season. Lance Painter out of the dugout. He'll call to the Rattler bullpen and start loosening somebody up, or tell somebody to start throwing down there. As Allen to the plate with a runner on the move, line drive into the right field corner. Hernandez trying to dig it out. Edwards racing for third, and, well, Hernandez did a nice job getting that one back in as Brad Kuhn stops at first.
Second baseman, number 3, Ryan Leahy.
So runners at the corners with nobody out. And here's Ryan Leahy, who started that 5th inning for the Kernels with a single and a run scored. Activity in the Rattler bullpen. It's Ruben Flores, number 10. Breaking ball up from Allen, and it's 1-0. Leahy is 1 for 3. He is struck out, reached on an air, and singled today. April 15th, 1946, Giant manager Mel Ott hits the 511th and final home run of his career. An 8-4 win over the Phillies. Bunt up the first baseline on the safety squeeze, and will roll foul. Edwards was not breaking early. Leahy made contact, and that's when Edwards broke for the plate on the bunt attempt. It was not a straight squeeze or the suicide squeeze. 1-1, snap throw to first. Back safely is Kuhn. Jackie Robinson made his major league debut on this date in 1947. He went 0 for 3 against Johnny Sane of the Boston Braves. Fake to third, fake to first by Allen. But playing first base, which was a new position for him, he handled 11 chances flawlessly. Here's the 1-1. Line drive, right center field. It's going to get a run home. It's going to drop in. Heading for third is Kuhn. He'll stop there. And it's now 4-2 in favor of the Kernels. That was the final score last night. We're in the 6th inning here. Edwards scores. Kuhn to third. Leahy at first. Still nobody out. And the Rattlers coaching staff, Lance Painter, Jim Horner, looking into the bullpen to see if Flores is ready yet. A walk and 2 straight singles have padded the Kernel lead to 4-2. Precise going through the motions and the signals out in front of the plate. Flores not ready yet. Now remember, Flores missed all of last season with an injury. So it's going to take him maybe a little bit longer to get loose today. There's a ball outside. It's 1-0 to Stacia. Stacia with a double in the 5th off of Escalona. This date, 1952. It's the final home opener at Braves Field for the Boston Braves, and only 4,600 are on hand. And they watch Warren Spahn get beat by Brooklyn. There's a little flare on a one-hopper to third. The throw to second is in time there. That's all the Rattlers will get. There was a little flare towards third base off the bat of Stacia on a broken bat. He'll reach on the fielder's choice. Hudson made the right play. He looked the runner Kuhn back at third and then threw to second to get Leahy 5-4. And here comes Jordan Renz, who hit a high double off the left field wall, but Jim Horner coming out of the bullpen, or out of the dugout. Looks like the Rattlers will go to the bullpen here. And there's the call. Ruben Flores is on. We have another Papa Murphy's Take and Bake pitching change. Flores on, Allen out. Back with more Rattler baseball after this on Frog Country WJMQ.
When Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza was named Best Pizza Chain 3 years in a row, we were excited. Really, how many three-peats are there? Only one president did it, and a certain airborne number 23 dunked his way to one, but to mention his name, we'd have to raise prices. Which is why Papa Murphy's was voted Best Pizza Chain. Fantastic dough, real mozzarella, fresh ingredients, all at the best value. So celebrate the dynasty at Papa Murphy's today. Handmade, home-baked, that's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
What's happening in today's dairy industry? You'll find out on America's Dairy Line. Hi, I'm Lee Mielke. Join me every morning, Monday through Friday at 6:10 here on WJMQ to hear a discussion of today's dairy issues. We track weekly cheese and butter markets, as well as milk production trends and prices, sales activities, and events on Capitol Hill that affect the dairy industry. Want the latest dairy news? You'll get an earful on
America's Dairy Line.
Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Our contestant today in the Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza pitching change contest was Rick Miller of Kaukauna. Rick guessed the Rattlers would make their first pitching change in the 3rd inning. The Rattlers made that change in the 5th today. So, Rick, just for playing, you win a large pizza from Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizzas. The official pizza of Fox City Stadium. If you would like to play the Take and Bake Pizza pitching change contest, all you have to do is stop in at a participating Papa Murphy's. Fill out your name, address, phone number, email, and the inning you think the Rattlers will make their first pitching change of the ballgame. If your name is drawn, you'll win a large pizza. If you guess the right inning, you'll get a family meal deal from Papa Murphy's. Thanks for playing, Rick. And Ruben Flores is on for Nick Allen here. Allen 2/3 of an inning, 2 hits, a run. He's responsible for 2 runners on base. Rattlers trailing 4-2. Runner moving from first, and then he'll slam on the brakes. The pitch home was a ball, and it's 1-0. Again, like I said, the Kernels manager, Bobby Magallanes, he'll try to steal a run here and there with different plays on the infield. We saw him try the safety squeeze a few moments ago. The runner at first is Stacia. He's 3 for 3 on stolen bases. He's got a good lead over there at first, and Flores will throw over that way. Flores 0-1 in 4 appearances this season, a 4.15 earned run average in 4 1/3 innings. He's given up 5 hits, 2 runs, both runs in the loss to Beloit on Tuesday at Pullman Field. He gave up the leadoff single to Paul Kelly and the game-winning home run to Eric Liss. There goes the runner. Pitch is low, pumped down to second, and a double clutch by Procise. There'll be another stolen base for the Kernels. Kuhn holds third, Statia's at second. The pitch was a ball. It's 2-0 to Renz. So Stacia 4 for 4 in stolen bases. The Kernels with 3 steals today. It's the 3rd game in a row for them to have 3 stolen bases. As a team now, the Kernels with 17 stolen bases. Rattler infield comes in to try to cut down the run. Kuhn at third at the plate. There's a little flare foul over the first base bag. And it's 2-1 to Renz. Rattlers down 4-1, or 4-2. They led 2-0, but the Kernels scored 3 in the 5th. They've got 1 here in the 6th. There's a strike, and it's 2-2. Flores, a 12th round pick in 2003 out of El Paso Community College. Did not pitch last year because of an injury. He was 2-5 with an ERA of just over 5 in Everett in 2004. The right-hander to the plate, and he missed low and in, and it's 3-2 to Renz. Pitch coming up. Renz doubled off the top of the wall his last at bat for an RBI, his 5th double of the year. Flores got him to chop one foul down towards Bobby Magallanes, and it's still 3-2. The Baltimore Orioles had their first ever opening day in Baltimore, and they beat the White Sox 3-1, the team formerly known as the St. Louis Browns. Also on this date in 1954, Hank Aaron has the first hit of his career. He went 2 for 5 against the Cardinals. There's a ground ball to third, a foul ball. It was backhanded by Robbie Hudson in front of the third base bag in foul territory. He threw to the plate, and Kuhn would have been out had that ball been about 6 inches to the right. But a foul ball is the call, and it's still 3-2 to Renz. 3-2 pitch one more time to Renz. Got him looking. Flores threw a 91-mile-an-hour fastball right down Main Street, and it looked like that was the last pitch Renz was expecting. So 2 down, runners still at second and third, though, for Warner Madrigal. He had a 2-run single in a similar situation on Thursday night. He'll take a ball low, and it's 1-0. Line drive, 2-hopper to second, off Valbuena's chest. He has time. He throws to first in time to get Madrigal. So Flores comes out and does the job. Kernels score a run on a couple of hits. They strand a pair. 5.5 complete. Back to wrap up baseball history, brought to you by Applebee's after this timeout and station identification. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
92.3 WJMQ, Clintonville, Shawano, New London.
Hi, this is Martina McBride.
Hi, folks. Keith Evan here. And we're Brooke and Don. You're listening to our kind of music.
Well, you can tell your feet to stay right in your seat. A server's gonna bring it to your car. And you can tell your tongue it's gonna have some fun, 'cause Applebee's is ready when you are. Car side to go, car side to go. In case you didn't understand, you call up Applebee's, you order what you please, and dinner's going home in your sedan. Participating locations.
You know, I don't get the appeal of reality TV. It gives me heartburn. And virtual reality doesn't play well with bifocals. So I'm left with regular, everyday reality. I call it SureMake reality, because it's the reality I grew up on. Real things like spending all day putting up that new swing set, or taking the time to wash your own car, or maybe just sitting down with a big old sandwich made with SureMake summer sausage. SureMake uses only natural spices and real hardwood smoke, so it tastes so darn good you want to turn off the TV and just savor it. Or maybe invite over a couple of old friends. I mean, heck, email them if you have to. But get them over to your house, deal the cards, serve some SureMake, have some laughs, and enjoy something real delicious. Share SureMake and make it real. SureMake sausage, giving life more flavor.
Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hockey Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Here we go. Bottom 6. Saunders is at the plate. He'll be followed by Hernandez and Valbuena. So it's 3, 4, and 5 of the Rattler batting order. Saunders lined a shot back up through the middle, but it deflected out of Robert Mosebach's right foot. And that one's right back to the screen. It's 1-1. Saunders was retired 1-3 on the play, but Mosebach did not retire another batter. Gave up a triple to Hernandez. Valbuena reached on an air. Precise walked. There's a ball low and inside. Brock Butcher's still on for the Kernels. No activity in the Cedar Rapids bullpen right now. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Saunders. Nobody out, bottom 6. Rattlers down 4-2. Foul tip at the plate. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Jim Korth spinning the dials back at the Frog Country Studios. Coming to you today from the Willie Beeman's broadcast booth at Fox City Stadium. Willie Beeman's, Winchester exit in Neenah. 2 miles west of Highway 41. Swinging a foul tip by Saunders. It's 1-2. Saunders hanging in there. Fouled a couple of pitches off for the right-handed Butcher. Now the 1-2 again. Fouled off again. He'll hang in there. It's still 1-2. One-two pitch. Saunders to the right center field gap. Long run for Madrigal. He's not going to get there. That's going to roll to the 405 sign. Saunders going to leg out a double. He's going to try for three. The relay from Leahy is late. Mike Saunders with a triple to start the Rattlers' sixth. Second triple of the day for the Rattlers. Saunders had 3 triples with Everett last season, and he legged that one out. So the Canadian outfielder standing at third base, and Hernandez, who has an 8-game hitting streak, at the plate. Hernandez tripled and scored and drove in a run in his last at-bat. And there's a ground ball to second. It's going to get the run home. Leahy to Morris in time. And Hernandez, actually that's his first RBI today. He drives in his 4th of the season. He gets the run home. Rattlers now trail 4-3. They're down a run with 1 out and nobody on in the 6th, and Valbuena coming to the plate. We're going to wrap up baseball history with a couple of looks from the 70s. Valbuena fouls one off, and it's 0-1. 1972, Reggie Jackson sports a mustache as the A's beat the Twins 4-3 in 11 innings. Jackson is reported as the first major league player with facial hair since Wally Shang in 1914. Valbuena tried to bunt his way aboard and missed it. 0-2. Who keeps track of that stuff? Well, generally the good folks at Baseball Library do. Fouled off by Valbuena, and it's still no balls and 2 strikes. 1973, Brewer rookie Gorman Thomas hits his first major league home run. He hit it off of Jim Palmer. Valbuena chases one inside for strike 3, and there's the first strikeout for Butcher. And with 2 out and the base is empty, here comes Nick Procise. The home run by Thomas tied the game with the Orioles in the 9th inning, and the Brewers won it in the 11th on a Pedro Garcia game-winning home run. 1976, newly remodeled Yankee Stadium jammed with 52,000 plus for opening day. The 1923 Yankees are honored, and Bob Shockey, the winner of the stadium opener back in 1923, throws out the first pitch. On top of it, the Yankees beat the Twins 11-4. And wrapping up baseball history, in this date in 1977, the Expos played their first game at Montreal's Olympic Stadium, or Stadium Olympique, before 57,592. Phillies beat the Expos 7-2. Swing and a miss with a 2-0 pitch by Procise, and it's 2-1. Procise walked, was left stranded back in the 4th. Here in the 6th, he waits on a 2-1 pitch, and he takes high. It's 3-1 from Butcher. Rattlers trail it 4-3. It's the bottom of the 6th inning. Wu waiting on deck, but right now it's Procise with 2 out and nobody on board. 3-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That's going to get down and get to the wall. Procise rounding first. He's heading for second. Edwards played it very well, though, and he'll hold him to a single. Edwards slid on the warning track out there and kept it from getting to the wall, and then a little pop-up slide got it back into the infield.
Designated hitter, number 15, Chao Kwan Wu.
And here comes Chao Kwan Wu. Wu today is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice. Takes a ball inside, and it's 1-0. Rattlers down 4-3, 2 out, bottom 6. That tying run is aboard and throw size. Wu, little flare down the right field line. Madrigal is there, and the inning is over. Rattlers get a run on a couple of hits. They strand one. We are through 6 at Fox City Stadium. 4-3 in favor of the Kernels. That's going to do it for baseball history today. Brought to you by Applebee's. Eating good in the neighborhood. Applebee's. This is Timber Rattlers Baseball.
Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza, your Phillips 66 fuel stop on Highway 45 in Wittenberg, now has the lowest milk prices in the area. A gallon of 2% is just $2.89, 1% $2.85, and skim $2.75. Fuel up at Ho-Chunk North. They have all your favorite snacks, including take and bake pizzas and fresh cookies. Cookies baked daily. Ho-Chunk North, known for the lowest gas prices, now the lowest milk prices in the area. Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza on Highway 45, Wittenberg. The 2006 First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year is Carol Herb of Herb Farm.
I'm thankful for being nominated for this and receive an award. It's something special.
This year's Farm Woman of the Year was brought to you by these sponsors.
Accelerated Genetics, Olson's Rural Electric, Adams Meats, Taco Bell of Shawano, We Care Animal Hospital, Perkins Family Restaurant, Burns Appliance, Dairyman State Bank, North Bay Chevrolet, Modern Hair, Hair Connection, and Modern Hair 2, Raymakers Incorporated, Luigi's Pasta and Pizza, Tammy and Jeff's Lighthouse, Red Power Equipment, Angie's Main Cafe and Daily Grind, Rustic Resort, First State Bank, Hotel Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms, Premier Community Bank, Ag Ventures, Brown Dairy Equipment, Mid-County Cooperative, Red's Tire in Black Creek, Ellington Mutual Insurance of Portonville, and Serpco FS Cooperative, Anago.
Congratulations to Carol Hurd, your First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hockey Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Rattlers get a run back in the bottom half of the 6th, so we go to the 7th inning. It's 4-3 in favor of Cedar Rapids. Ruben Flores working now, and Raleigh Gibson begins to loosen in the Rattler bullpen. Flores came on to get out of the 6th inning. He struck out Jordan Renz looking, and then got Madrigal to ground out to Valbuena. Rattlers have not staged a come-from-behind victory this season. They trailed 4-2 in this game. They now trail 4-3. Line drive off the glove of Hudson and into the corner and left. Schlichting got ahead for 2. Here's the throw. It's late, and that is probably going to be an error. Schlichting winds up at second. As Hudson, I don't know, I think he got fooled on that one. Hudson right now just kind of kicking at the dirt by third, more upset with himself for missing it than anything else. And with Flint Whitkey at the plate, Whitkey is 1 for 1 with a couple of walks, a stolen base, and an RB or a 2-run double. That was in the 5th that put the Kernels in front 3-2. Flores missed up and away, and it's 1-0. So Schlichting winds up at second after the second Rattler error of the afternoon, and error number 18 for the Rattlers this season. Swing and a miss. Breaking ball in. Forsythe then had the ball roll away from him. But holding second is Schlichting. Oneida Nation Farms Major League Scoreboard. Let's take a look at it. Some finals already today from the big leagues. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good fastball from Flores. He sits in about that low 90s with the fastball. Doesn't look like he's throwing all that hard, but you look up at the radar and go, wow, 91, 92? Whew. Could use one of those right here to get it by Whipkey. The 1-2 pitch. Just off the inside corner, and it's 2-2. Checking some finals in the American League. The Rattlers' parent club, Seattle, with a 3-0 victory at Fenway. Joel Pinheiro, the former Rattler, with the win. Eddie Guadardo, the save. 2-2 pitch. High, and it's 3-2. Boston managed just 5 hits in that game. Mariners scoring 3 times in the third against losing pitcher Tim Wakefield today. Flores with a 3-2 pitch due to Whipkey. Fouled off the right shoulder of the home plate umpire, and it's 3-2 to Whipkey. So the Mariners back to 500 at 6-6. Cleveland beat Detroit today 7-2. Travis Hafner with a home run for the Indians, his 7th of the season. And the White Sox beat Toronto 4-2. 3-2 again. Here it is. Little broken bat, ground ball to second base. Valbuena throws to first. The barrel end of the bat wound up just to the left of the mound. Schlichting takes third on the ground ball to the right side by Whipkey. So 1 gone, top of 7. Rattlers trail it 4-3, and the infield will come in again to try to shut that run down the plate. Joe Warman starts to loosen in the Rattler bullpen. He joins Raleigh Gibson down there. It's Dallas Morris to the plate. He is 0 for 3. He's fouled out twice, and he's flown out to center once. Breaking ball up, and it's 1-0. Paul Konerko with a couple of home runs for the White Sox today. Mark Burley, the former Burlington Bee, is now 2-0. Bobby Jenks, former Cedar Rapids Colonel, was save number 4 for the White Sox today. 1-0 pitch. Inside, almost nipped him, and it's 2-0 to Morris. One final from the National League. The Brewers beat the Mets 8-2. Jeff Jenkins with his first home run. Carlos Lee with his 5th. Tomaoka got his first win of the season for the Crew. 2-0. High, and it's 3-0. One game in progress in the American League. Texas at Oakland, and the Rangers lead it 1-0 in the top of the second. Later on today, Angels are in Baltimore. Yankees in Minnesota, Kansas City at Tampa Bay. The 3-0 pitch inside, and Flores walks Morris to put runners at the corners with 1 out for Madison Edwards. Whoever is ready in the bullpen is ready, and Jim Horner coming out for another pitching change here in the middle of the inning. With Edwards due up, Jim Horner is going to want the left-hander, Raleigh Gibson. So Gibson comes on. Flores will leave. 1 out, 2 on, top of 7. Rattlers trailing 4-3, trying to hold the Kernels right where they're at. Flores gets a nice hand from the crowd as Gibson comes on. We'll give you his numbers when we come back after this. Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza pitching change. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
And the award for best pizza chain in America goes to Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza!
Wow, thank you. I wouldn't even be here if it weren't for our fresh dough and all the fresh toppings, aroma tomatoes, 100% real cheese. One word, professional. I love you guys. You rock.
From our kitchen to your oven, Papa Murphy's Take and Bake Pizza, a fresh way of making pizza.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
Tanya Tucker, Shania Twain,
Alan Jackson, Trisha Yearwood, and Faith Hill, Annie Lou Harris, and Vince Gill.
We heard rhymes Highway 101, Patty and Dolly,
they're always fun.
Bring you one great country, we're the place to be.
From Country WJMQ,
From Country
baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Raleigh Gibson on the hill for the Timber Rattlers, replacing Ruben Flores, who works an inning, walking one, striking out one. Flores leaves with Schlichting at third and Morris at first, and he is replaced by Gibson here. Gibson making his 5th appearance of the season. No wins, 1 loss, no saves. In 5 1/3 innings, he's given up 5 hits and 2 runs, both earned. He's walked 1 and struck out 6. Gibson went 3 innings on Thursday night against the Kernels. Gave up 2 hits and a run with a walk and a couple of strikeouts in that Rattler loss. Gibson, a 30th round pick in 2004. He was signed right before the 2005 draft by the Mariners and sent out to Everett, where he was mainly a starter. 3-2. He also had a save. Gibson 9-3 at Fresno City College last year. The left-hander to the plate, throws one up over Precise's head. He barely got a glove on it. Schlichting will hold at third, but down to second on the wild pitch. Goes Morris, so there goes the double play. Infield back in again for the Rattlers. Gibson. His pitch is cued foul right near the Rattlers' manager, Jim Horner, who watches the game from the home plate side of the Rattler dugout up that third baseline. And it's 1-1 to Madison Edwards. Rattlers down a run. It's the top of the 7th inning. Runners at second and third with 1 out. Gibson to the plate. It's a squeeze. The bunt is popped in the air. Caught by Precise. Throw down to third. Hits the runner. But tripping on the bag is Schlichting. He's going to try to score. The throw to the plate is in time, and they got him. Are you kidding me? What a double play by the Rattlers. 2-5-2 ends the inning. No runs, no hits, 1 left aboard. It's time for the Brew City Grill 7th inning stretch on Frog Country, WJMQ.
The 7th inning stretch has always been a time for baseball fans to get out of their seats and stretch it out. So the next time you want to stretch out at Fox City Stadium, head for the Brew City Grill on the first base concourse. The Brew City Grill is new in 2006 and is the place to go to get great tasting onion rings, mozzarella sticks, french fries to go along with that hot dog, cheeseburger, or chicken sandwich. You know why Brew City foods taste great? Here's the secret. The beer better makes it better. And when the Rattlers are out of town, you can still get the great taste of Brew City. Just ask for Brew City at your favorite bar or restaurant. If they don't have Brew City, tell them the beer batter makes it better. Sports Medicine Center is the region's leader in the treatment of sports injuries and other conditions brought on by an active lifestyle. Doctors E.T. Mejia and Timothy Malone, team physicians for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, offer extensive experience in sports medicine, arthroscopy, and rehabilitation. Sports Medicine Center offers an arthroscopic surgery center with staff dedicated to excellence in musculoskeletal care. Check out the Sports Medicine Center online at www.thesportsmedicincenter.com. Then make your appointment and get back in the game.
Mandy? Is that a ring box card?
You're beautiful and smart. Will you marry me?
Oh, I don't think I can, Bob. I think I'm in love with someone else.
Someone else?
My Remax agent. He just walked in and he's signaling he found a buyer for my condo.
Oh, Mandy, you really had me going there for a minute. Mandy, where are you going?
Where will you be when you get the good word from Remax?
Remax Valley Realtors is proud to support the Rattlers. They have 5 community locations: Wapaka, Fremont, Oshkosh, Neenah, and Appleton. Call 800-914-8179 for the office nearest you.
Each office independently owned and operated.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Another successful seventh inning stretch at Fox City Stadium. Brought to you by Bruce City Grill. Hudson pops one up behind the Kernel dugout. That's going to land in the stands and then bounce back out onto the field. It's 1-1 to Robbie Hudson. Bruce City Grill. It's new at Fox City Stadium this season. It's down the first baseline. And some of those beer-battered onion rings before the game today. With the chicken fingers. Oh, they got some good food down there at the Bruce City Grill. Ground ball to third by Hudson. Stepping and throwing is Schlichting. And there's one gone to the Rattlers' seventh. Bruce City, new sponsor this year, and glad to have them along with us. Next time you're here at Fox City Stadium, check out the grill. The end of the top of the seventh inning was a little odd. The squeeze play was on. Edwards popped it up behind the plate. Precise made the catch and then threw to third as Schlichting was trying to scramble back to the bag. It hit Schlichting on the left shoulder and deflected up the line. Schlichting then tried to score, but as he went back to third, he tripped on the bag and stumbled. And then he tried to score, and he was out on a good, strong throw from Hudson to Precise. So that's a 2-5-2 double play. You know, routine 2-5-2 double play. 0-2 to Dominguez is fouled back, and it's still 0-2. Rattlers still down a run. 4-3 with one out in the bottom of the seventh. Casey Craig waiting on deck for the Rattlers. Just a quick peek at games coming up later tonight in the major leagues. On the scoreboard, brought to you by Oneida Nation Farms. There's a line drive off the glove of a diving shortstop, Stacia. And Dominguez, 3 for 3 with 3 singles today. Tying run is aboard. The lead run coming to the plate. It's Casey Craig. The Nationals are in Florida tonight. San Diego is at Atlanta. The Cubs are in Pittsburgh. Philadelphia at Colorado tonight. And the Astros are in Arizona with the Dodgers hosting the Giants. Craig grounds one slowly back to the mound. They'll go to second for one, and the throw to first not in time. So Dominguez is retired 1-6. Craig reaches on the fielder's choice, so it's Jeff Flagg. And Flagg is due for a hit here. He is 4 for 30 on the season without an RBI.
First baseman, number 12, Jeff Flagg.
He had 254 with 38 RBIs for Everett last year. Right hand hitting, Jeff Flagg, waiting on the delivery from Butcher. Ball up, and it's 1-0. Keep your eye on Craig here. I'll tell you what, I'll keep my eye on Craig. At first, see if he tries a stolen base or tries to get into scoring position. He's 0 for 1 in stolen bases, not going as Flagg fouls one and comes back up and gets him. So it's 1-1 to the Rattler first baseman. Activity in the Kernel bullpen, just some milling about right now. Nobody really throwing. 1-1. Butcher. The Flagg. It's a fastball outside, and it's to the screen, so Craig down to second on what I would guess would be a wild pitch. With a tying run at second and 2 down in the bottom of the seventh inning. Butcher, the set, the check of Craig, the pitch to Flagg is low, and it's 3-1. With Saunders waiting on deck. Butcher, 6'1", 180 pounds. sets, comes home. Flag pops it up on the infield. Called is Leahy, the second baseman. He'll make the play in the inning ends. No runs, a hit, one left the board, in scoring position. 7 complete, 4-3. Kernels lead the Rattlers. This is Timber Rattler Baseball.
Come to where the winning is easy, but the golfing isn't. Pine Hills Golf and Supper Club north of Gresham. Pine Hills' beautiful 18-hole championship golf course has been voted as one of the 20 most challenging golf courses in Wisconsin. Then after your round of golf, unwind with beverages and your favorite sandwiches at the Pine Hills beautiful clubhouse with huge glass windows from top to bottom overlooking this golf spectacular. Weekends enjoy the Friday evening seafood buffet, and Saturday nights Pine Hills features an out-of-this-world prime rib buffet. Regular full menu is also available both evenings. Then top off the weekend with Sunday brunch. Now you're ready for gaming at the area's premier casino, North Star Casino, featuring more than 1,000 slots, along with table games and bingo, too. For golf tee times, call Pine Hills and Gresham, 715-787-3778.
The weather of the Frog Country listening area can be unpredictable. That's why it's important to stay up to date on the latest forecast. At WJMQ, we combine the resources of several weather organizations to customize a forecast specifically for our listening area. With meteorologist Carl Kropotnik, the latest data from the National Weather Services, and satellite-delivered Doppler radar at our disposal, Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ is ready for whatever Mother Nature has headed our way. For the most dependable weather forecast, stay with Frog Country 92.3 WJMQ.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hot New Country, the Frog 92.3 WJMQ.
The 8th inning is upon us at Fox City Stadium. Rattlers trailing 4-3. They have been out-hit 8-7. The Rattlers have committed 2 errors. The Kernels have committed 1. Raleigh Gibson came on and got that pop-out double play on the botched suicide squeeze by the Kernels in the top of the 7th. He'll start the inning against the top of the order, Kuhn, Leahy, and Stacia. Gibson, the plate, and he throws one to the backstop. It's 1-0 as Kuhn squared the bunt as if to drag one up the first baseline. So, here we go again. There's a bunt up the first baseline, and it's going to be an infield single for Kuhn. Flag with an underhand flip to nobody covering at first, but fortunately for the Rattlers, the ball didn't travel that far. So, Kuhn with his second hit of the ball game and his 4th of the series. And the Kernels with a little insurance at first base, and Jim Horner coming out. And there's been some activity in the Rattler bullpen. I believe that's Joe Warman down there. And the Rattlers are going to go to the bullpen here with the first out of the 8th inning, or the first batter of the 8th inning aboard. Ryan Leahy due up. Joe Warman coming on. Another Papa Murphy's Taken Baked Pizza pitching change. Back with more Rattler baseball after this on Frog Country WJMQ.
When Papa Murphy's Taken Baked Pizza was named Best Pizza Chain 3 years in a row, we were excited. Really, how many 3-peats are there? Only one president did it, and a certain airborne number 23 dunked his way to one, but to mention his name, we'd have to raise prices. Which is why Papa Murphy's was voted Best Pizza Chain. Fantastic dough, real mozzarella, fresh ingredients, all at the best value. So celebrate the dynasty at Papa Murphy's today. Handmade, home-baked, that's Papa Murphy's.
Papa Murphy's is a proud sponsor of Wisconsin Timber Rattler Baseball.
Frog roll!
Music this good should be played all weekend long. All weekend long.
I enjoy the fact that you mix the old in with the new all the time, and that is great. I enjoy hearing that.
You guys have got to be the best country station there is.
Today's country.
Yes, definitely is WJMQ.
I love country music.
Oh, and WJMQ.
Of course.
Wonderful station. Listen to it every day.
Frog roll!
I love country music.
Tim McGraw, Martina McBride, and Montgomery Gentry aren't the only ones who play here.
Now, back to Wisconsin Timber Rattler baseball.
Right-hander Joe Warman is on for the Timber Rattlers. He replaces Raleigh Gibson, who goes 2/3 of an inning, giving up a hit. And Gibson is responsible for the runner at first in Kuhn. Warman making his 5th appearance of the season, no record, a save, and a 2.08 earned run average. 4-3, Kernels lead the Rattlers, and with Leahy at the plate, watch for the bunt. Rattlers are expecting one, and there's a throw to first, and Flag had to dig it out of the dirt. Four-3, Rattlers trail it, top of the 8th inning. Here's a bunt, pulled back and taken for a strike. It's 0-1. Now, the Rattlers are expecting bunt, but the Kernels could possibly do a hit and run or a straight steal with Kuhn aboard first. Kuhn with 4 steals on the season. He's got a good lead over there. And not going, and there was no sign of a bunt from Leahy there as Warman misses low, and it's 1-1. Set from Warman in the 1-1. Instead is a throw over to first. And back safely is Bradley Kuhn. Let's take a look at that Midwest League scoreboard brought to you by the Sports Medicine Center. Doctors E.T. Mejia and Timothy Malone, the official team doctors of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. 1-1. It's a bunt attempt, pulled back and taken for a ball low. It's 2-1 now to Leahy. Warman, in 4 1/3 innings, has given up a hit, a run. He's walked 4 and struck out 10. So of the 13 batters he has retired, 10 have been via the strikeout. Throw to first. And back safely in is Kuhn. They're in the top of the 9th inning in Southwest Michigan, or in West Michigan, and the Whitecaps are shutting out the Devil Rays 3-0. It's 2-1 South Bend leading at Lansing in the bottom of the 8th. There goes Kuhn. There's a swing and a foul right side out of play, and it's 2-2. So there was the hit and run for the Kernels. They just missed connecting, though. Dayton and Fort Wayne scoreless. They're in the top of the 3rd inning. Later on tonight, Beloit is in Burlington. Kane County is at Clinton, and Quad Cities taking on Peoria. Warman could use a strikeout right here. Nobody out in the 8th. Runner at first. Rattlers trail it by 1. Is Kuhn going here? Warman sets, comes home. Kuhn not going. Ground ball to 3rd. Diving stop Hudson. He'll go to 2nd for 1. The turn to first. In time. 5, 4, 3. Double play. Robbie Hudson playing in on the grass, made a diving stab to his left on that one hopper, got up, threw to strike to 2nd, and Valbuena with a strong turn to first to flag for the double play ball. So now 2 outs and nobody on in the top of the 8th inning. And here comes Hanley Stacia. And he lines with the left field. Craig over. He makes the basket catch about knee high. And Warman comes in and gets out of it. 7.5 complete. 4-3. Rattlers trail the Kernels. Need a couple of runs here. Back with more after this on Frog Country, WJMQ.
For Wisconsin people, there's only one way to top off the celebration. Cedar Crest Ice Cream. A 5th birthday party or a 50th anniversary, both call for Cedar Crest. Christmas or the 4th of July. A Little League victory celebration or a soldier's welcome home. Whatever the occasion, Cedar Crest is Wisconsin's way of saying today is special. Couldn't we all use a little more of that spirit every day? Cedar Crest Ice Cream. Celebrate life by the scoopful.
Next, welcome to Fox City Stadium.
Move Micket's Mees.
Hey, Clyde, we got another one.
Move Micket's Mees.
Afternoon. See, you got some of that Merck spreadable cheese there. Probably wanting your free ticket to the Timber Rattlers game, huh?
That's Mees. Hey, Rattlers fans, bring a Merck's cheese spreadable to any home game this season. You can get a free ticket when you buy one ticket at regular price. Visit Merck's.com or the Rattlers box office for terms of offer. And don't forget to look for Merck's delicious new beer and cheese at your local grocer. Merck's. And the crowd goes wild.
As Desmond walks toward the 18th green, what can he be thinking? Wait a minute, he's answering his cell phone. He's just talking putting me. I know that's not allowed. Where will you be when you get the good word from RE/MAX?
RE/MAX Valley Realtors is proud to support the Rattlers. They have 5 convenient locations: Wapaka, Fremont, Oshkosh, Neenah, and Appleton. Call 800-914-8179 for the office nearest you.
Each office independently owned and operated.
Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hockey Country, the Broad, 92.3 WJMQ.
And now Cedar Rapids goes to the bullpen. Right-hander Ryan Aldridge is on. He replaces Brock Butcher, who goes 3 1/3 innings, giving up 5 hits and no runs. Aldridge didn't walk anybody, didn't strike out anybody. And he turns things over. Or excuse me, Butcher didn't walk anybody, didn't strike out anybody. Saunders steps up, goes to bunt, pulls back, and takes a strike from Aldridge. It's 0-1. Aldridge making his 4th appearance of the season, 0-2 with no saves. An ERA of 15.43. He missed the outside corner to Saunders, and it's 1-1. Saunders tripled and scored in the 6th. That pulled the Rattlers to within a run at 4-3. It's 4-3 now in the bottom of the 8th. Rattlers could use a base runner or two right here. Saunders takes inside a ball, and it's 2-1. Left-hand hitter out of Victoria, British Columbia, up in Canada. Swings and misses at a 2-1 slider away, and it's 2-2. So 2-2 coming up. Saunders, he waits on that breaking ball and fouls it into the Rattler dugout. It looked like he was thinking about taking it, but at the last second he swung at it and just did get a piece of it to foul it off to the Rattler dugout up the third baseline. 2 balls and 2 strikes, still the count to Saunders. He pops that one foul, took a healthy rip at that one, and fouls it to the roof. Stick around for the Merck's Cheese Spread post-game show today. We'll recap this one and take a look ahead to the 4-game series with Southwest Michigan starting on Monday. Saunders takes strike 3 looking over the inside corner. He didn't think so. And judging from the crowd reaction, nobody else did either. So 1 gone, and here's Luis Valbuena.
Crusher is up bat now. He gets an RBI. One lucky band over the $10 Timber Rattlers gift card.
Biggest crowd of the year so far on hand today, 2,312. That's a nice crowd for a Easter Saturday afternoon. The weather is definitely cooperating. Game started at 61 degrees. It's warmed up a little bit since then, approaching the 4 o'clock hour as there's a ball to Valbuena. Aldridge to the plate, check swing, called a strike, and it's 1-1. Aldridge in 2 1/3 innings this season has given up 5 hits, 4 runs, all earned. He's given up a homer, a walk, 2 wild pitches, and 2 strikeouts. He misses high with that one to Valbuena, and it's 2-1. Valbuena had a big cut and an 89-mile-an-hour fastball off the inside corner and couldn't catch up. 2-2. Aldrich, a 17th round draft pick out of Middle Georgia College in 2004. His 2-2 pitch is off the inside corner, and it's 3-2. Aldrich gave up a one-out home run in the bottom of the ninth inning to Henry Sanchez at Pullman Field last week as the Kernels lost. Valbuena, high chopper to third. It's a foul ball, and it's still 2-2. Check that. This is Fernandez at the plate. I don't know what I'm looking at. Valbuena's on deck. Hernandez is ready, and the 3-2 pitch. Little flare, shallow left. Edwards coming in. He'll make the catch. 2 gone. So Hernandez, 1 for 4 today. Rattlers still down a run. Now Valbuena will come to the plate.
Second baseman, number 18, Luis Valbuena. Called strike, and it's 0-1 to Valbuena. Valbuena reached on an error in the 4th. He lined one to Dallas Morris that Morris couldn't handle. It was ruled an error. Hernandez scored the run to put the Rattlers up 1-0 at the time. Big cut at an 0-1 pitch, and it's 0-2. 2 down, bases empty, bottom 8. Rattlers down a run. Chopper up the first base line. Tommy Cruz, the Rattler heading coach, over to track it down, and he will search out somebody in the crowd. No, he just threw it up for grabs. Tommy Cruz, always entertaining out there. Valbuena takes outside, and it's 1-2. Aldridge, the 1-2. Outside with that one, and it's 2-2 to Valbuena. Good crowd today. They're just waiting for something to cheer about. They won't cheer about that as there's a swing and a miss at a high fastball. Valbuena chased that one way up in his eyes for a 1-2-3 inning for the Kernels reliever Ryan Aldridge. We go to the 9th. It's still 4-3 Kernels on Frog Country, WJMQ.
This is Pat from the Oneida Nation Farms, where we raise and sell only all-natural Black Angus meat. All-natural Black Angus meat that contains no added hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, and no animal byproducts.
That's right, Pat, because it's all natural Black Angus meat, you know you're getting quality. And the good news is that sales are open to the public, so you can come in and get yours today. All natural Black Angus meat is just $2.25 a pound hanging weight. Split halves and wholes can be ordered by calling 920-833-7952. Natural Black Angus meat. If it's natural, you know it's quality. Located on County Road C, Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms. Call now 920-833-7952. Oneida Nation Farms. Or select your own individual custom packages at the Oneida Apple Orchard, located 1/4 mile east of Highway 172 in Green Bay, 5 miles west of Highway 41 on 54 Mason Street. Call 920-869-2468. Oneida Apple Orchard, 920-869-2468.
Here at your hometown radio station, we love our listeners. That's why we're so happy when you call us to win prizes. We love it when you win. But we all have to live by the rules, and that means after you become a winner, you have to wait 30 days before you can enter again. That means one winner per family per household, no exceptions. So please play by the rules and don't become a contest pig. Let other people win too, okay? And once again, thank you for playing our games, and thank you for listening to your hometown radio station.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
It's the ninth inning at Fox City Stadium. Rattlers down 4-3. Joel Warman. On the hill, he will face Renz, Madrigal, and Schlichting here for the Kernels. So the Rattlers with 3 runs today on 7 hits. The Rattlers are only averaging 2.5 runs a game in 6 games so far this season. And in their 4 losses at Fox City Stadium, they've only scored 5 runs. There's a strike from Warman, and it's 0-1. Renz doubled off the top of the wall in the 5th. He'll take a strike there, and it's 0-2 as Warman really heating up. Warman got the double play ball off the bat of Leahy to kind of end the Kernel threat in the 8th. There's a base hit into left field for Renz. Second hit today. He goes 6 for 10 in this series. He was 4 for 5 after a 3-hit day in the opener and then going 1 for 1 yesterday. Now here comes Warner Madrigal. Bobby Magallanes going through those signs down at third. Rattlers expecting bunt. Madrigal takes a strike and it's 0-1. Off day tomorrow for both teams. Cedar Rapids. There's a high fly ball left center field. Back on it at the track to make the catch is Saunders, as Madrigal gave it a ride, but Renz is back to first base now as Saunders tracked that one down. I'm not surprised that they did not have Madrigal bunt there. Madrigal spent last season with the Kernels. He had 247 with 15 home runs. He had 1 sacrificed bunt all of last year in 405 at-bats, and now Warman trying to get in on Schlichting hit him. So Renz down to second. And a couple of insurance runs out there.
The catcher is number 28, Flint Whiskey.
Flint Whiskey is at the plate. His 2-run double in the 5th inning chased Jose Escalona from the game and gave the Kernels a 3-2 lead. He'll take a ball high, and it's 1-0. Whiskey has walked twice. He has that double, and he's also grounded out to Valbuena. He'll take a strike from Warman, and it's a ball and a strike. Kernels, like I said, head home tonight. They have the West Michigan Whitecaps in town on Monday. The Rattlers welcome Southwest Michigan into town on Monday, 6:35 start time.
Rattlers starting a streak of 16 straight games against Eastern Division opponents on Monday, trying to wrap up against the West with a come-from-behind victory against the Kernels. Need to get some work done here, though. Warman with runners at first and second and one out in the top of the ninth. 2-1. Whipke lines a two-hopper over the glove of the shortstop Dominguez. There's going to be a throw to third, and it is in time. Renz will score. Schlichting is out. 7-5. Renz thought he was safe. Whipke takes third on the E6 by Dominguez. Again, a play Dominguez should have been able to make, but another error on him. That's 3 on the day for the Rattlers. 7-5 on the putout on Schlichting. Whipke stops at second. It's now a 5-3 Kernel game. Dominguez with 2 errors today, 7 on the season. That's 19 errors this year for the Rattlers. And the Kernels tacking on a run. They just made it a little tougher for the Rattlers. Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1 to Dallas Morris. In the Rattler ninth, it'll be Procise, Wu, and Hudson. And Procise got crossed up on that one. He was coming up out of his crouch. He didn't think that ball was going to break, and it broke right down, almost into his face mask. Pop up on the infield. Foul territory. Hudson, fighting the wind and the sun, makes the play, and the inning is over. But the Kernels score a big run on 1 hit, 1 error, 1 left. Rattlers need 2 to tie and 3 to win. This is Timber Rattler Baseball on Frog Country, WJMQ.
All right, punch it up. 92.3 WJMQ. Clintonville, Shawano, New London. Frog Country. A Results Broadcasting Station.
Things happen. Things happen.
What happens if someone slips on your front walk? Would you be protected? Your home is your most important investment. Be sure your homeowner's insurance is up to date. Call your local independent agent. We'll find you the right coverage at the right price. Insurance for the Fox Cities. Call Fox Cities Insurance.
Things happen.
A beautiful lawn begins with True Green Ken Lawn. True Green knows what your lawn means to you, and they'll give it the care it deserves. Lawn care service from True Green provides visible results, leaving your lawn noticeably greener with fewer weeds. Faster, guaranteed. What you can't see now can hurt your lawn's appearance later. For a limited time, you can get your first lawn care application for $29.95. Restrictions may apply. Just one phone call to 1-877-878-4733 is a jump start to a greener lawn. That's 1-877-TRUE-GREEN. With True Green Ken Lawn, your lawn means more. The Microtel Linen Suites, the official hotel of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, welcomes baseball fans to Appleton. The Microtel Linen Suites offers great rooms at great rates. Located off Highway 41 at College Avenue, the Microtel Linen Suites offers clean, comfortable guest rooms, complimentary continental breakfast, free local phone calls, and an exercise and whirlpool area, plus free high-speed internet access and free long-distance calls. For reservations, call 920-997-3121 or 1-888-771-7171.
Timber Rattlers Baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
5-3 Rattlers trail it. It's the bottom of the ninth inning. And Nick Procise takes a strike from Ryan Aldrich, who's trying for the save. It would be his first of the year.
And the Kernels going for a 3-game sweep of the Rattlers here at Fox City Stadium. That's the ball to the Rattler catcher, and it's 1-1. There is activity in the Kernel bullpen. And in the Rattler bullpen as well. Precise pops it foul, and it's 1-2. Looks like Harold Williams loosening in the Rattler pen. Jim West loosening in the Kernel pen, should his services be needed. Precise fouls a breaking ball off, and it's still 1-2. Jim Korth spinning the dials back in the Frog Country studios today. Thanks for being along with us on the radio, on the internet, however you are following Timber Rattler baseball. 1-2 pitch, strike 3 looking. Slider nipped the outside corner. And Precise is the third strikeout victim of Ryan Aldridge.
Designated hitter for the Rattlers,
Chao Kwan Wu coming up for the Rattlers. He's grounded out twice and flown out once. Left-hand hitter out of Taiwan. Takes a ball high and away, and it's 1-0. Robbie Hudson waiting on deck, and if anybody gets on base, it'll be Jeff Dominguez. Wu will take a strike. It's 1-1. Stick around for the Mercs Cheese Spread postgame show. We'll check Major League and Midwest League scores, recap this one, take a look ahead to the Southwest Michigan Devil Rays series beginning on Monday. Wu foul tips it, and it's a ball and 2 strikes. Rattlers in danger of a 3-game losing streak. One, two. Wu pops it up, shallow left. Long run in for Edwards. He has time to track it down, though, and there's the second out of the inning. Well, last night, the Rattlers were down 2 in the 9th. They had 2 out and nobody on. Robbie Hudson stepped to the plate, doubled. Rattlers eventually got the tying and winning runs aboard, but couldn't cash in. See what Hudson can do here. He'll take a strike, and it's 0-1. Fouled off, right side out of play, and it's 0-2. The longest losing streak for the Rattlers last season. They lost 5 in a row twice. They lost 5 straight from May 3rd to May 7th last year, and they opened the second half of the season last year with 5 straight losses. Hudson takes ball 1 inside. The Rattlers down to their final strike on a 1-2 pitch with 2 out in the bottom of the 9th inning, trailing 5-3. Swing and a miss, strike 3, and this game is over, and the Kernels have swept the Rattlers, winning today 5-3. Kernels have won 5 straight. Rattlers lose their 3rd straight. 5-3 your final. We'll be back with the Bartholomew Law Office line score after this timeout. You're listening to Timber Rattler Baseball on Frog Country, WJMQ.
Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza, your Phillips 66 fuel stop on Highway 45 in Wittenberg, now has the lowest milk prices in the area. A gallon of 2% is just $2.89, 1% $2.85, and skim $2.75. Fuel up at Ho-Chunk North. They have all your favorite snacks, including take and bake pizzas and fresh cookies. Cookies baked daily. Ho-Chunk North, known for the lowest gas prices, now the lowest milk prices in the area. Ho-Chunk North Travel Plaza on Highway 45, Wittenberg.
Hello, my name is Steve Haskell, Director of Emergency Management for Shawano County.
And I'm Shelley Williams, Director of Emergency Management for Menominee County. We would like to make everyone aware of Tornado Awareness Week, April 17th to the 21st. Do you know what to do in the event of severe weather? Families, schools, and businesses should have an emergency plan in case of threatening weather. This includes knowing where to go for shelter, what to do if severe weather strikes, having a NOAA weather radio to monitor conditions, putting together a disaster supplies kit that contains a flashlight with fresh batteries, bottled water, a first aid kit, and blankets. Remember, your safety depends upon knowing what to do should a severe storm strike. For more safety information, contact your County Emergency Management Director. For Menominee County, I can be reached at 715-799-5074.
And for Shawano County, I can be reached or contacted at 715-526-6774. Thanks to WTCH for this public service announcement.
Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
Your Bartholomew Law Office line score today brought to you by Jack Bartholomew. When you're in need of an experienced trial lawyer, contact someone you can trust. Jack Bartholomew. From personal injury to real estate, Jack Bartholomew can handle it all. Call Jack today, 715-524-6262, 715-524-6262. Your line score today for the Cedar Rapids Kernels, 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. They left 12 on base today. For the Rattlers, 3 runs on 7 hits with 3 errors. The Rattlers left 5 on. Brock Butcher is the winner. He is 1-0, and that is Butcher's first professional win. He went 3 1/3 innings out of the bullpen, giving up 5 hits and no runs with 1 strikeout and no walks. Butcher moves his record to 1-0. Jose Escalona took the loss. Could not get out of the 5th inning. He took a 2-0 lead into the top of the 5th, but 3 runs scored on him in that frame, and the Kernels wind up with the win. Escalona takes the loss to fall to 1-1. To save Ryan Aldridge, he works the final 2 innings, striking out 4 without allowing a base hit or a base runner. It's Aldridge's first save of the year. The attendance today, nice crowd, 2,312. Game time, 3 hours and 5 minutes. The Rattlers have fallen to 4-5. The Kernels are now 6-4, and they have won 5 straight games. And the Kernels sweep the Rattlers in this 3-game set at Fox City Stadium. The Merck's Cheese Spread post-game show comes your way in 2 minutes. This is Timber Rattler Baseball on Frog Country WJMQ.
The 2006 First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year is Carol Herb of Herb Farm.
I'm thankful for being nominated for this and receive an award. It's something special.
This year's Farm Woman of the Year was brought to you by these sponsors.
Accelerated Genetics, Olson's Rural Electric, Adams Meats, Taco Bell of Shawano, We Care Animal Hospital, Perkins Family Restaurant, Burns Appliance, Dairyman State Bank, North Bay Chevrolet, Modern Hair, Hair Connection, and Modern Hair 2, Raymakers Incorporated, Luigi's Pasta and Pizza, Tammy and Jeff's Lighthouse, Red Power Equipment, Angie's Main Cafe and Daily Grind, Rustic Resort, First State Bank, Hotel Seymour, Oneida Nation Farms, Premier Community Bank, Ag Ventures, Brown Dairy Equipment, Mid-County Cooperative, Red's Tire in Black Creek, Ellington Mutual Insurance of Portonville, and Servco FS Cooperative, Anago.
Congratulations to Carol Herb, your First State Bank Farm Woman of the Year.
This guy's on his way home from work, and he realizes that he forgot his daughter's birthday, right? So he stops off at a toy store, on the way home there, and walks in and asks the sales assistant if they had any Barbie dolls. So the lady's like, sure, we got a bunch of different kinds of Barbie dolls. We've got Barbie Goes to the Gym. She's $19.95. Barbie Goes to the Ball. She's $19.95. Barbie Goes Shopping. She's $19.95. And, of course, we've got Divorced Barbie. She's $250. Guys look, oh, my God, $250. Why? Lady's like, well, because Divorced Barbie comes with Ken's house, Ken's car, Ken's boat, all the Ken's furniture, You get a lot of stuff with Divorced Barbie. A lot of baggage with that one. Welcome to the Big Bad Con Man Radio Show. It's your old buddy Con Man here, inviting you to join me every weeknight from 6 to 11 p.m. on The Frog.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
It's time for the Merck's Cheese Spread post-game show. Today coming to you from Fox City Stadium, where the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers have just lost to the Cedar Rapids Kernels. Final score today, 5-3. Kernels sweep the three-game series at Fox City Stadium. We'll do a recap on this one, plus take a look ahead to the series with Southwest Michigan for the Rattlers that starts on Monday. But right now, let's take a spin through the Major Leagues and the Midwest League on the scoreboards. First off, on the Oneida Nation Farms Major League scoreboard. In the National League, the Brewers beat the Mets 8-2. Jeff Jenkins, Carlos Lee both homering. Tomaoka gets the victory. His first of the year. Brewers 7-4 on the season after the win at the Mets, second win in a row for the Brew Crew. And St. Louis with a 9-3 win over Cincinnati. Adam Dunn hit his sixth home run of the season for the Reds. Albert Pujols hit his fifth of the year for the Cardinals. They win 9-3. Everything else in the National League is starting later on tonight. Washington is in Florida. The Padres are in Atlanta. The Cubs taking on the Pirates in Pittsburgh. It's Philly at Colorado. Houston is in Arizona, and San Francisco taking on the Dodgers tonight out on the West Coast. Over in the American League, some finals to report from Detroit. It was Cleveland's 7-2 winners over the Tigers. Travis Hafner with a home run, his seventh of the season. The Rattlers' parent club, Seattle, shut out Boston 3-0. Joel Pinheiro, the winning pitcher, he's now 2-1. And Iguodaro to save his second of the year. White Sox beat the Blue Jays 4-2. Mark Burley, the former Burlington Bee, with the win. He's 2-0. Bobby Jenks, a former Cedar Rapids Colonel, got to save his fourth. Paul Konerko with a couple of home runs. He's got 4 on the year now for the White Sox as they beat Toronto today 4-2, ruining A.J. Burnett's debut with the Blue Jays. American League games in action. Texas at Toronto. It's 1-0 Rangers. And it's the Angels leading Baltimore 1-0. They're in the third inning at Camden Yards. Later on tonight, it's the Yankees at the Twins, Wright against Santana. And it's Kansas City in Tampa Bay, Wood against McClung. That's your look at the Oneida Nation Farms Major League scoreboard. The Oneida Nation Farms is where they raise only all-natural Black Angus meat. Sales are open to the public at just $2.25 a pound, hanging weight. That's the Oneida Nation Farms Major League Baseball scoreboard. Back to take a look at the Midwest League scoreboard, brought to you by the Sports Medicine Center after this on Frog Country, WJMQ.
This is Marlene from Oneida Nation Farms, where we raise and sell only all-natural Black Angus meat. All-natural Black Angus meat that contains no added hormones, steroids, or antibiotics, and no animal byproducts.
That's right, Marlene, because it's all natural Black Angus meat, you know you're getting quality. And the good news is that sales are open to the public, so you can come in and get yours today. All natural Black Angus meat is just $2.25 a pound, hanging weight. Split halves and wholes can be ordered by calling 920-833-7952. Natural Black Angus meat. If it's natural, you know it's quality. Located on County Road C. Seymour, Oneida Nation.
Here, 5-3 in favor of the Kernels. We'll tell you how it happened when we come back after this on Frog Country, WJMQ.
Next, welcome to Fox City Stadium.
Move, make it, please.
Hey, Clyde, we got another one.
Move, make it, please.
Afternoon. See, you got some of that Merck spreadable cheese there. Probably wanting your free ticket to the Timber Rattlers game, huh?
That's me's. Hey, Rattler fans, bring a Merck's cheese spreadlet to any home game this season. You can get a free ticket when you buy one ticket at regular price. Visit Merck's.com or the Rattlers box office for terms of offer. And don't forget to look for Merck's delicious new beer and cheese at your local grocer. Merck's. And the crowd goes wild. Sports Medicine Center is the region's leader in the treatment of sports injuries and other conditions brought on by an active lifestyle. Doctors E.T. Mejia and Timothy Malone, team physicians for the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, offer extensive experience in sports medicine, arthroscopy, and rehabilitation. Sports Medicine Center offers an arthroscopic surgery center with staff dedicated to excellence in musculoskeletal care. Check out the Sports Medicine Center online at www.thesportsmedicinecenter.com. Then make your appointment and get back in the game.
Things happen. Things happen.
It only takes one accident, and your whole life could change. We hope you never need our insurance, but if you do, you need the best coverage at the best price. The kind you get from your independent insurance agent. Call us. Insurance for the Fox Cities. Call Fox Cities Insurance.
Things happen. Things happen.
Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hockey Country, the Fraud, 92.3 WJMQ.
Welcome back to the Rattler post-game show brought to you by Merck's Cheese Spread. Don't forget, Merck's Family Night is every Thursday night at Fox City Stadium with kids run the bases afterwards. And every game at Fox City Stadium when the Rattlers play, if you bring one Merck's Cheese Spread lid as proof of purchase and buy one reserved seat ticket, you get that second reserved seat ticket for free. That's Merck's Cheese Spread, the official sponsors of the Timber Rattler post-game show this season on Frog Country. Timber Rattlers had fallen behind 5-0 in the first inning on Thursday night and 4-0 after 2 innings last night. Tonight it was scoreless until the bottom of the fourth inning when the Rattlers finally broke through against Robert Mosebach, although Mosebach got shook up a little bit. With with 1 out and nobody on, Mike Saunders lined a pitch back through the middle. It went off of Mosebach's right foot, maybe on the ankle. Mosebach recovered for a 1-3 put out at first, but didn't quite recover from it. Eddie Hernandez was up next. He tripled into the right field corner. It was the second triple of the season for Hernandez, and it gave him an 8-game hitting streak. Next batter was Luis Valbuena on a 1-2 pitch. He lined one to first base that Dallas Morris couldn't handle for an error, allowing Hernandez to score 1-0 Rattlers. And then a couple of wild pitches on Mosebach allowed Valbuena to go to third and to home, and the Rattlers held a 2-0 advantage. So after the walk to Nick Procise, Mosebach left, Brock Butcher came on, and then Butcher, he would give up 1 run in 3 1/3 innings, but he kept the Rattlers off balance, and the Kernels scored right away in the top of the 5th inning to retake the lead. So that Rattler lead didn't last long. Jose Escalona worked scoreless through 4 innings, but in the 5th, remember he ran into trouble in the 5th inning against Beloit the other night? Well, he ran into trouble in the 5th today against the Kernels. Leadoff single by Ryan Leahy, Heinley Stacia doubling, putting runners at second and third, and then Jordan Wren sent a high fly ball to left. Only 1 run scored as it banged off the top of the wall. Stacia thought it might have had a chance to be caught, so he only winds up at third, but Leahy scores, and Wren stopped at second with a double. So it was 2-1 when it looked like Escalona might get out of it. A ground ball to first by Madrigal. Flag stepped on the bag, and then Renz was about 3/4 of the way to third base when he realized that Stacia wasn't breaking for the plate. So he tried to get back to second, and Renz was out 3-6 for the double play. And it looked like Escalona was going to get out of it, but he walked Schlichting, and then on a 2-2 pitch to Flint Whiskey. Whiskey doubled, 2 runs scored, Schlichting scoring with a head-first dive, just beating the throw from left. And the Rattlers all of a sudden find themselves down 3-2. Escalona left. On came Nick Allen, who got the final out of the inning. But in the 6th inning, Allen would walk the leadoff batter, number 9 hitter Madison Edwards. A single by Brad Kuhn sent runners around to first and third, and then Ryan Leahy singled, driving home Edwards. Rattlers trailed 4-2 at that time. Allen was replaced by Ruben Flores, who got out of the inning without any further damage. Wisconsin would score in the bottom of the 6th inning. A leadoff triple by Saunders was followed by an RBI groundout by Hernandez. So the Rattlers trailed 4-3. Wisconsin would get a man on with 1 out in the 7th, but couldn't do anything with it. Then in the top of the 9th, the Kernels tacked on an insurance run. Leadoff single by Jordan Renz. A hit batsman with 1 out moved him to second. And then Flint Whiskey looked like he was going to ground into an inning-ending double play, or at least get a forced play at second base, but Dominguez, the shortstop, couldn't handle the ground ball. Ball caromed into left field. Renz would score. Schlichting would be out at the plate, or out at third, but the damage had been done. And then in the bottom of the 9th, Ryan Aldrich, who pitched a 1-2-3 8th with 2 strikeouts, pitched a 1-2-3 9th with 2 strikeouts. Kernels beat the Rattlers today, 5-3, your final. The official line score today for Cedar Rapids, 5 runs on 10 hits with 1 error. The Kernels left 12 men on base today. The Rattlers, 3 runs on 7 hits with 3 errors. Wisconsin left 5 on. Winning pitcher, Brock Butcher, his first professional win. He gave up 1 run in 3 1/3 innings. He's 1-0 on the season. Jose Escalona took the loss. 6 hits, 3 runs, all earned. He falls to 1-1. Ryan Aldridge to save his first, 2 innings, 4 strikeouts. Game time, 3 hours and 5 minutes in front of a crowd of 2,312. Biggest crowd of the season sees the Rattlers fall to 4-6, and the Kernels move to 6-4. Cedar Rapids has won 5 straight. The Rattlers have lost 3 straight. Both teams will be off on Easter Sunday. The Rattlers are back here on Monday to face Southwest Michigan. We'll tell you all about it when we come back to put a wrap on the Mercs post-game show after this on Frog Country WJMQ.
Things happen. Things happen.
What happens if someone slips on your front walk? Would you be protected? Your home is your most important investment. Be sure your homeowner's insurance is up to date. Call your local independent agent. We'll find you the right coverage at the right price. Insurance for the Fox Cities. Call Fox Cities Insurance.
Things happen.
A beautiful lawn begins with True Green Ken Lawn. True Green knows what your lawn means to you, and they'll give it the care it deserves. Lawn care service from True Green provides visible results, leaving your lawn noticeably greener with fewer weeds. Faster, guaranteed. What you can't see now can hurt your lawn's appearance later. For a limited time, you can get your first lawn care application for $29.95. Restrictions may apply. Just one phone call to 1-877-878-4733 is a jumpstart your greener lawn. That's 1-877-TRUE-GREEN. With True Green Ken Lawn, your lawn means more. The Microtel Linen Suites, the official hotel of the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, welcomes baseball fans to Appleton. The Microtel Linen Suites offers great rooms at great rates. Located off Highway 41 at College Avenue, the Microtel Linen Suites offers clean, comfortable guest rooms, complimentary continental breakfast, free local phone calls, and an exercise and whirlpool area. Plus free high-speed internet access and free long-distance calls. For reservations, call 920-997-3121 or 1-888-771-7171.
You're listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on today's Hot New Country, The Frog, 92.3 WJMQ.
It's an Easter off for both the Rattlers and the Kernels. Wisconsin returns to work on Monday evening. They'll take on the Southwest Michigan Devil Rays. Game time is at 6:35. Jason Snyder will be on the hill. He'll face Michael Wilardzik. Snyder 1-0 with a 4.66 earned run average. Wilardzik 0-1 with a 3.86 earned run average. Southwest Michigan losing today, so they are 4-6. The Rattlers are 4-6 after their loss to the Kernels. Again, we'll be on the air with the pregame show at 6:15. First pitch is at 6:35. Snyder against Wilardzik. Rattlers against the Devil Rays. Come on out. Start of a 4-game series on Monday. Hopefully the weather will continue to cooperate. Just been blessed with some great weather for the first couple of weeks of the 2006 season. That's going to do it for the post-game show on our broadcast today. So for Jim Korth, spinning the dials back in the Frog Country Studios, this is Chris Manning saying thanks for listening, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast. If not, the result. The final score once again, the Cedar Rapids Kernels get a 3-game series sweep of the Rattlers, beating the Rattlers today 5-3. Have a pleasant rest of your Saturday. Have a great Easter tomorrow, and then we'll talk to you all again Monday evening at 6:15 from Fox City Stadium. You have been listening to Wisconsin Timber Rattlers baseball on Frog Country WJMQ.